We have the wonderful. If you guys tune in too, I've done some wonderful updates to the stream. So, I fixed up a lot of stuff. I've edited some stream layouts, and done some wonderful TLC for our beloved stream. That I hope you all enjoy and will have a good time for. And yeah, you were right. To keep it all center focused was really solid, Tyler.
I'm just saying, when I tune into a stream, I want to watch the stream and not the background. So
exactly. So we have that going.
Look
all
at
right.
us, we're cute as fuck.
Huh. What? Yeah.
Look at us, we're cute as fuck.
You all so cute. You guys all so cute. Yes, I took your trash dad away from you. I took you away from Jordan. Look,
after I went to say hi to you, I popped into the Trash Dad server, and they're all like, "Trash Dad!" I'm like, I came here only to say goodbye, you know.
Yes, Jordan, he's mine.
It disturbs me how good you are at that.
Thank you. So, hello everyone, welcome, as we start and get this whole ball rolling. Hi, let me adjust that slightly up. There we go, camera focused here, framing, yes. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Arcadian Campaign. A wonderful high-flying, dungeon-crawling adventure of sky pirates, treasure, and crazy technological endeavors. Welcome to another session. We hope that you are... we thank you for coming over and joining alongside us on Twitch, Facebook, or whatever, however, wherever you're watching this. Maybe you're watching this in the future. Still, regardless, thank you. We appreciate it. And we like that we can bring you guys along on our little escapades, as they are called. This whole campaign is based on discovery, based on finding lost technology, ancient civilizations, fighting wars, whole bunch of different things. All based within the realms of Skies of Arcadia and the world of Arcadia itself. Our wonderful crew of Mordecai Talark, Gareth, I forgot last name, Dalashi, and Farron Vrost. Our wonderful crew has already proceeded on many of an adventure and just got done escaping from a Valuan Moonstone prison. Not only freeing the captives, but also finding out a few other endeavors along the way. And making sure that the Valuan Empire did not have a stronghold foot within the Ixanes region. With that little tidbit out of the way, our crew is now heading towards the Temple of Rixus, which is one of their original goal points at the behest of Lord Zivelin Bane. They were able to acquire the information of the location, the information and location of the temple, thanks to the Ixanes demons, who they had to fight off of their own ship and ended up befriending, and coming to a sort of a ceasefire agreement, thanks to the goddamn Gloctopus on the rest of the crew members. And long story short, that's where we are today. So thank you for coming alongside that adventure. If everyone would be so kind as to introduce their player as well as who they are in a quick summary or less, we'll get the ball rolling after that. Mordecai, if you would like to start us off.
Hello, I'm Tillin, and also I play the mischievous Sundered Spear Mordecai at the Dark. Originally a hunter from the Seer, suffered an accident, took his legs and eye, and woke up in Volua, and you know, it's all history from there. Agile with a spear and master of the one-eyed wink. He means well, but often can't help but let the curiosity get the better of him and steer him into trouble.
Nice. Gareth?
Hello, I am Young Lionheart. I will be playing our stoic scholar Gareth. our Yafu Toman, who got wrapped up in this whole mess with Mordecai and crew. Also the captain of the ship unanimously voted for, more like shoved into.
Awesome.
And he's just, if you know Auron from Final Fantasy X, then you got a good idea of what he's like.
Wonderful, wonderful. Also, real quick, thank you for tuning in, Birdie. Don't worry, I won't kill Mordecai this session. More so, he's going to have some wonderful torments. But thank you so much for drawing him. He looks absolutely fantastic.
Big shout out to Birdie.
Yeah, big shout out to Birdie. Birdie and Raito, the two artists that we have, like, one doing the chibi, funny, and all the wonderful side adventures, and then Birdie now taking on a few of our commission requests for, like, main character portraits. Thank you so very much, and both of you, your art is absolutely fantastic, and I'm really excited for stuff. And with that, sorry, continuing. Delashi!
I'm KT, and I play Delashi. Delashi is a wanderer and trying to find his way, and his father. Sometimes he's pretty impulsive, but either way, he finds his way. He uses magic and a whip that was passed down to him.
Wonderful, wonderful. And last but not least, our rootin' tootin' shootin' Farron Rost.
Hello, Darkroot here. I play Farron of Rost, rising gunslinger in Lord Bane's fleets. A lot of backstory elements we haven't touched yet, but we'll get to that. Just know he is wanted for murder in a lot of different places in Valua, primarily for murder of Valuan officials, but hey, it is what it is.
And when you're a pirate fighting against an empire, you do what you gotta. And with that, we will get into today's session. Crew, you are now currently flying your ship after escaping the Moonstone Mine prison. You have your heading from the Ixanes demons themselves. It looks like a bit of fog, some sort of mist has been kind of rising up from the forests themselves that you've been flying over. I'll actually get you a clearer picture here in 1 second. As you've been going over and flying away from the Moonstone Mines that you were previously, we'll go over the map section right here. So, your crew was right here at the Moonstone Mines, just past the kind of meteorite-like wall that was being used and harvested for moonstone crystals, shards, fragments of various regions, predominantly the green moonstone and the red moonstone variants being abundant in these mines, some of which you found fragments of during your escapades. Leaving from this section of forest, your ship carefully, thanks to Mordecai's silent running too of it, takes off and proceeds onward towards the direction of this location. I'll mark on the map, to where the Ixanes have mentioned. There are 2 locations that you have to go real quick. You have to get 2 specific gems. They shouldn't be too much trouble to get, just a matter of procuring them from 2 locations. And these gems will allow you access into the Temple of Rixus. Actually, funny enough, one of the Amazons has the gem on hand, just as a precautionary measure. Seems like they the Amazon leader, the tribe leader, who you would talk to. Nadine, thank you for reminding me of that name. I'm always bad with names. I apologize. Nadine actually reveals the orb after you've all taken your medals and earnings and things that you took from the Valuans to showcase that you had a hand in helping them get rid of them. Shows this gem as she's telling you, whoever's at the helm right now, I would say either Vroster Gareth, yeah. Vrost at the helm.
Remember, everyone else went below deck because they were tired after that.
Everyone else was tired. You are actually sailing right now in a bit of thick fog into the night, heading over into Rixus. The ship plotting a course due north, going further and further. The first night passes, because I said every 2 squares is like a half day. Night passes, the first morning comes, your crew treating whatever wounds that you have received from the escape, going further into the passageway, making sure that you drive. Everyone roll me notice check real quick. Or fly. Pilot.
Now we want to pilot.
Not drive. Pilot. Wink winks.
Oh, my notice went up. Yes.
Yeah, congrats.
I almost rolled the wrong thing.
Oof. Alright.
Give me.
Sand pilot is what you're asking for.
Card time.
There's your damn card. There's your damn good boy card.
I don't make the rules.
A yeah or a nay?
That is a yeah. Mordecai gets a... Oh, wait, 2 of you. Wait, no, you rolled a you rolled a 1, so only Mordecai.
Dang it.
Yep. So pretty much, yeah, everyone notices and keeps an eye out. You see blockades kind of patrolling around the areas of the Ixa themselves. You see various ships that are from the Ixa region actually get boarded and docked by some Valuan ships. It seems like they're going around, not really so much conducting raids, but inspecting various ships that go by as some sort of routine inspection or application for trade. Vrost, you actually know this is like they're doing shady shit, and you're going to fly away and make sure you keep away from their prying eyes.
Oh yeah, Frost has done this once many times where he's flown into enemy lines and kept hidden.
So
just another day in the neighborhood for him.
As you proceed onward, are you doing anything else aside from flying around them? Everyone's pretty much up. A few of the Amazons are also patrolling your ship, keeping an eye out in different directions, giving you a good headway. It seems like the fog and everything that has been going about the Isles themselves has actually even helped out getting past some of these ships that you see.
It's like, definitely stay within cover, and if he sees like the serious blockade, if he can go either up or down and kind of keep dipping between the 3 parts of the sky while staying in cover,
And
doing what he can to avoid them. Like I said, he's done this 1,001 times. He's used to avoiding enemy lines.
With the 3 different levels of sky, upper sky, deep sky, and middle sky that you go to, you kind of caress the border between the lower sky and mid sky, keeping to where that those fog and cloud covers could be, making sure you just pass under them and out of sight. I would like everyone to give me one more notice check.
Quick question while we're rolling.
Yes.
How's Rusty been doing?
How is Rusty? Oh.
Oh yeah, our dog.
Your dog. I'm not picking
My
up.
dog.
Delashi, I need you to roll me empathy.
Oh, that wasn't my intention. I'm sorry.
Thank you for reminding me of Pet. That
I
was
just looked back
required.
down at my notes and I was like, oh, we got a fucking dog.
I remember.
Oh no.
No. Rusty is going around chewing stuff, various things on the ship.
Oh my god.
He's being a dog, I guess.
Yep. Just going around. various sections of door get chewed out, like the bottom sections. You see scratch marks and skis marks as he even the dog looks over the sides of the ship and is like, I don't know if I should be here. I should be on ground. Why am I not on ground?
Dadashi, I swear to all of the moons above, if your dog chews a cable and it shoots itself, I'm more concerned about the cable.
Wow.
You brought it on the ship after it was just trying to kill us. I'm just saying.
You did bring it on the ship. I will also add it onto the ship now.
It's not trying to kill you right now, is it?
No, but what I'm saying is
Exactly.
keep it away from the cables because it is chewing shit.
With everyone's notice, oh man. Yeah,
Oh yeah, we didn't do
time
too
you
good
guys
on this
didn't
round.
do so good on that one. Although you were managing to pass by the blockades, as you kind of sail over and as close as you can to the forest below, because you have to start rising up to get above the aisles now. You find that there's an abundance of creatures that you kind of have to wade through. I would like to just everyone. You see creatures about your ship. They're not really on your ship. What would you like to do in that regards?
I floor it.
You floor it. So you just try to like drive past them, maybe even run them over.
Essentially trying to outrun them. Because if they're keeping pace with the ship, I want to make sure we're past them.
Yeah, it is flying sea creatures. So it is some of the
Skies.
some of the orthopods that you've seen before. I would say right over here. There are a few gaslings, pinalisks, which are these the different fruit and they're basically a type of vegetation like plants, but like grapefruits, pineapples, all those types of things that you'd want to eat, but they're actually these creatures and monsters that lure people in and bite them. But they're using their the little stems to fly and go alongside your ship. These little gasling creatures. I'll actually show them on the map right now. So you want to floor it and just go get as fast away from them. I would imagine there's about 5 of each around your ship.
Do we have any background knowledge on these things? Like, it's the first time Tillin is seeing them. But
It
would
is the
Ward
first
have
time
seen
Tillin. The one who would see them the most would actually be Gareth.
Haha.
Gareth has some knowledge of these creatures. They're just atypical monsters that are around the skies in these parts. There's stuff that you could feasibly get away from, but if you are not too careful, then a horde may be upon your ship. So far, it's just 5 each for right now. These are fairly weak but abundant creatures.
A horde doesn't sound like the most ideal thing.
Not the friendly word, no.
No.
You know what happens when a bird flies into, like, an airplane turbine? Yeah, let's not have that happen here.
Ugh, I've cleaned up my fair share of that.
You could gunk up the ship with some fresh monster fruit, right?
Ooh.
Some fresh monster
Listen,
fruit.
the only fruit we're getting around here is something that give us devil powers, alright? I don't care if it's some gum whatever, like, if we go find it, that's the only fruit we're having around here.
Alright, then. I would like, whoever's piloting,
Motherfucker came at me with gum powers.
please roll me... Please roll me... I think I do have
You
a
usually-
driving for this.
You usually have me roll crafts or piloting?
I do.
So I usually just pick crafts because that's what I have, but I
So-
think you've given me the option
You
for
flying
both.
right now?
Correct, right now. So, roll me
You have declared
crafts
you're
if you're
flying.
flying. And then whoever wants to keep them at bay, roll me... Tell me what it is that you're doing. Or are you just going to leave it all to Frost?
Could I... I don't think we've done anything like this before. Could I potentially be below deck helping him out, giving him advantage or something?
Yeah, you could. You can help him. Give him
I'll do that.
advantage. All right.
So I am. What am I rolling here?
I need you to roll me crafts, friend.
Okay, and his advantage.
Unless you have driving. Driving, you would have that much at a better.
Do
But
have driving, actually.
You have driving. All right, then
Oh.
please roll me driving.
You have an advantage, so I gotta roll twice, yeah? Yeah.
Yep. Oh. Congrats on that reroll, friend.
Mordecai's just below deck, leaning out the side with the paddle, just paddle in the air.
Go.
Is it helping?
Delashi, Gareth, what are you doing? You notice that there are abundance of creatures that are kind of flocking and migrating around your ship, perhaps wanting to look about, see what could be on it. But also, your ship is slowly starting to get away from them as well. They still appear to be looking and flying towards it, congregating almost, if you will, at the sides.
I don't know. I could just cast like a web lens or something, just like near him to just kind of
Just some wind magic.
yeah, just be like, bye.
All right, done. Gareth, please do that for me. Delashi, what are you doing?
I mean, how close are they?
They're
Give me
Jesus.
a card. Give me a card. I need my card.
fuck. All
Not the
right,
fish, but the paper.
all right. You get a good boy card. You get a good
I've
boy
been very
card.
forward of these cards today already.
I know. You guys are rolling high today. All right.
Karma's coming.
Yeah, I know.
I have a question. Why do you have 8 cards?
Why do I have 8 cards?
What do you have that needs
Stealing
2.5
all
limit
those
breaks?
Don't worry about it, friend.
Those are all our cards that he's stolen.
That is true, but maybe I've been
That
saving
makes
them
sense,
for
actually.
something.
Okay. No.
He'll end
for
up using them against us.
Potentially.
He's just gonna give him to Bane. Bane's got this fucking stockpile of all our used magic.
Delashi, what are you doing?
So how close are they?
I would say they're 20 to 30 feet away from the deck itself, and just kind of flocking around now more towards the wing side, where you see them
Okay.
right there, but they're a bit more farther out, I would say.
Okay.
As Vrost has been working around.
I'll
making-
Wheel
probably,
actually in the front of the ship?
the wheel is actually at the front of the ship. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Well, then I imagine I'm probably down here in the guts, just below deck.
They're
Mordecai
now
was
at
in
the
the guts.
sides. The ones over on Gareth's sides are all pushed back, though. I will say that. So they're all pushed back to here.
Could you imagine?
Just get out and blow. Delashi, what were you doing?
I'm just gonna throw some like ice daggers as like a warning towards them.
Just kind of crack that whip and launch some ice sheets at it.
Yeah.
All right, roll me magic. You're able to slash it at them, but you kind of only end up irritating the ghast, actually.
Hmm.
So this one
Well,
comes
I
over
got-
here.
Irritating the gas, that's a mood.
Frost, give me one more driving roll.
One more driving roll.
One more driving roll.
Hey, there we go.
I'm still helping.
You are still helping. But for this one, Mordecai, as you lean in and go to give Ross some extra words of wisdom and be like, all right, hey, let me fix this on the ship, let me move this, give him some extra power. As you go to pull a lever to increase some of the power for the main engine, you hear snickerings, like from all about you, as kind of steam comes from the Moonstone engine over to the side, and you kind of get the glimpse of someone around towards your shoulder. You thought it was one of the Ixanesses, but it turns out it was too short. No, it couldn't have been. And another blast of steam, and you kind of like pat your face off and kind of reel over because you think about the poison that similar dog that Dalashi had befriended, but not the specific one, but the one that was like it that ended up poisoning
I've been
you.
chewing on the pipes.
Annie boy, the pipes they're calling.
So he does not get his extra roll this one. So you just get that too, Vrost.
Well, I tried.
Ross is gonna look over his shoulder and be like, "Oi, Mordecai, what are you doing down there?"
It's the pipes are acting up. I don't know. Stop laughing at me.
You do get a little further. They are almost completely at the rear end of the ship, but at least out further towards the sides. Dalashi, Mordecai, Dalashi, Gareth, are you doing anything else?
No, I mean they're
Just
going
going
away.
They're going away, pretty much. I just figured I'd give another option in case you wanted to. Frost, roll me one more, this time at a disadvantage.
Oh, motherfucker.
Roll me
Let's
two
take
and
the worst.
Take the worst. The creatures now slowly come to the sides of the rear end of the ship. Mordecai, yes.
Hypothetically, I want to do a barrel roll. What would I need for that?
Oh no!
Hypothetically.
I've been meaning to ask you this question actually. It's like.
All right, friend. You piqued my interest. You would like to do a barrel roll.
This is a
question for the DM.
hypothetical question.
Oh my
What would
God.
you ask for something like this to happen?
I would ask for 3 driving rolls. Don't get me anything less than a 1.
Does this ever happen in the actual game?
There is some quick flight maneuvers. Nothing so much as a barrel roll, but
Press A to shoot. Oh god.
Good to know. I'll keep that in my pocket.
No, would you like to try, friend? I mean,
Mark,
why not? Give it a shot.
We're going to hold for a moment. We're just going to keep flying. I'm having that knowledge tucked away into my pockets. Because, see, the thing is, Ross is a daredevil. It's his trouble. So, something like this, it might come up. Who knows?
You're right,
Don't you
friend.
fucking barrel roll my ship.
I would have. I will let you know, since you're only taking in consideration, everyone on deck would immediately have to roll athletics to
What
not
about if
fall
there's
off.
Imagining you looking over your shoulder and going to Mordecai below deck. It's like, hey, hypothetically, I want to take the barrel roll of this thing. And Mordecai's stepping up like, to what?
what would happen if we were below deck when that was going on, though?
You would have to roll physique instead to make sure you wouldn't like slam against anything unless you made sure you tied yourselves down.
Okay.
So there are options that you could take there. For this type of ship, you'll have to be very careful because you don't have a lot of cargo right now. But if you say left stuff that was around, not really batted down, because no one really barrel rolls an airship
Yet.
but if were you to do such, take the proper precautions and you'll have a good time.
Alright, someone put that in the quotes. Make sure we keep that down there somewhere. Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking, that'll be that'll put in our quote section. So I'll give it to you since you at least got the. You got the 0. Dalashi and Gareth, you both see that the creature's now coming in towards the back end of the ship. It looks like they're going away. It looks like you're getting away from them. From what you see. Both of you roll me notice.
Oh.
Alright, was that a 6?
Yes, that's a 6, sir.
You notice that the ghasts, those little jellyfish almost like creatures, seem to be closer than you'd like towards the ship. You don't really see the monstrous fruit-like creatures anymore, but you still see a bit of the gas.
Hey, Ross, can we pick it up a bit?
All right. So he's gonna put the hammer down. We're gonna kick this thing. The
Roll me one more
fastest
driving,
fuck boy.
friend.
Going to fastest fuck boy mode. Here we go.
Oh, fast as fuck boy. What do you have to
Oh my
pause?
god.
Pause.
Oh,
Going to
Oh
reroll
my
that
God.
daredevil. Yeah, this is exactly in his wheelhouse.
that wonderful crit fail.
You roll 4 natural ones in a row, and this is what you get. God damn.
That's
So,
it.
you
Fate
spending a fate point,
yeah,
friend.
We're re-rolling.
All right. You're spending a fate point. All right, better.
Much better than a -3.
-3. Ross had to go down below deck and smack Mordecai around a couple times. Like, stop fucking with your engine.
Like, what are you doing to the ship? I know it's your ship, but I'm just piloting it. But what are you doing to your ship?
What are you doing at the wheel?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
It slowly starts careening down. But you work more in tandem with Mordecai, and your ship just starts taking off and flying a bit more higher. You're now past the blockades, or at least the varying Valuan ships that are in the airways, and are making it towards your first destination. The ship, the Ixanes coming from below deck, wondering what's going on because the ship varied in speed there quite a bit. You proceed over the lands of Ixa, and after the Amazons, after Nadine comes up and makes note of where you should be going, you see an outcropping of a forest, and she suggests to land there for a brief moment. That is where we will find our second jewel that you will need to get into the temple itself.
Ross nods and heads over to the little clearing.
All right. So your ship, after flying through, lands in the clearing, safely piloting down. Your ship kind of hovering just above the ground. Mordecai taking over ropes and anchors to tie you all down. Make sure the ship doesn't go anywhere and still keeps afloat. I need another notice check from Delashi and Gareth, please.
Oh.
And another one.
And another one. So you got one though. So not this time. Not this time. Gareth, what you notice is that this. It seems very out of place, like this overhanging spot. Actually seems to fit a ship perfectly, but there's nothing really around, which drives you a bit of odd. Nadine points out the other demons, the other demonesses, the other Amazons are going to be heading out. She is going to stay with you and show you where to go. And then from there, you will head to the temple itself. We will leave your ship here, and then be back for it later. To point out your location on the map, I'll go back to that one more time. You rid about another half day's little bit from this location, right over to where that black square is. So it is about the morning, like midday into that next day, where you guys land your ship and begin proceeding to find where this Ixa temple is. Nadina's gestures. From this spot, we have to go east. From east into the forest, we find the man with the golden finger. From the man, we pluck out his eye as a jewel. And from that jewel, we take it northern to where he points, and that will be the Temple of Rixus. After that, I will open the temple for you, but then leave. Do with what you will. You have done right by my kind, but I honor my history to not venture into that temple.
Well, we would hate to trample on said history. Is there anything in particular we should not do?
She thinks for a moment. Roll me, for you, Mordecai, since you're asking this, roll me empathy. As you hear faint whispers of like,
Oh, shit.
wait,
Could I get away with rapport?
You can get away with rapport, but you'll just take a -1 instead of disadvantage. As you hear the words of DeLoco ringing in a bit of your ear, saying like, "Take what you will, Mordecai. Fuel your endeavors. Make science proud."
Kind of twitch, it's kind of like bat around my ear like there's a bug.
Roll 3, so that'll be a 2. She just mentions, just when you leave the temple, just do not damage its structure, just the outer stuff. It will, when you leave, there should be an opening for it, because she's going to take the gems and close off the temple for when you leave. You'll have access. There should be, like, she mentions that there's a way out of the temple without using the front gate, but it closes after people enter. So it's like a one-way exit. So
Okay.
so she just wants to make sure it's sealed after you enter. So this way no one else will follow or do anything else. The Ixa themselves, the demonists, the reason why they had the gem on hand prior is because they found it disturbed beforehand. And they recently they took precautions to it, and
We might know who'd be behind that.
so that is just their words of caution.
Is there anything we should expect trap-wise in there, or is that just part of the adventure?
As she said, it's not a temple that they wish to go into. They've really never been past the first floor.
I see.
They generally try to keep it undisturbed within their people, their culture. Treasure hunters, people like go in and they have whatever happens to them. Usually not heard from. Some leaving
Nothing.
after just stepping small foot in.
You remember the scene from Aladdin where he goes in the treasure cave and he touches things he's not supposed to be touching? Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I'm so glad you made that reference.
Isn't that the point of why we were here?
We have one goal.
Yes.
Let's achieve it.
Yes.
Let's try not to trigger any sort of traps because I still want to live another day.
Yep.
Agreed.
Specifically, Bane asked you for a particular treasure. Just one treasure. Doesn't care what else is there. If you get this for him, he will provide you with additional help and support and rewards. That being said, anything else that you find in the cave, what it is, what it will, it is yours should you seek to take it.
It's
And
never a good thing in all undisturbed ancient temples. We look back at our good friend Indy.
we finally get to go. I'm so happy we're doing this because Rick's is top. Yep.
Well, either way, thank you for this opportunity.
Nadine nods and wishes you well. Your group taking the time. Everyone, roll me roll me one last notice check.
As we're doing so, I'll also ask, when we exit, will you be around, or are you moving on after we go in?
I will be here for half day. After that, I will return to my village. So if you don't return after nightfall, she will leave.
Well, in case we miss you, thank you.
She nods. 1, 3, 4. Vrost, just need one from you.
Notice.
Notice.
It didn't go through, meant lame. Roll20 is acting weird tonight.
There we go, 3. All of you notice that there are varying degrees of creatures that are around. None that impede you at the start, but some that Nadine herself either bats away or keeps it guard. You all are alert and have your wits about you. No real creature that's either skittering in the forest right now dares really to challenge your size and party right now, it seems. Everything that's around this general area seems to be like picking and preying on anything that's weak or meek that might be lost to the forest. You get to your first destination, generally safe, secure. Gareth, I'm going to give you a page of discovery, because thanks to this, you have found one of the discovery options. Give me 1 second.
All those windows. Yeah, your task manager must be crazy right now.
Yes, it is. There we go. The Golden Man. Oh, I need to do that. I need to make sure I have this saved. But it will be under the Lores tab. The Golden Man. Oh wait, no, it doesn't want to give it to you. Come on, give me the Golden Man. Here we go. Oh, okay. Sorry, hold for technical difficulties.
Hold for show. Hold for show.
Hold for show. Hold for show.
So Mordecai, hypothetically, what do
Mhm.
man have to do in order to barrel roll this ship?
Shit, I wasn't dreaming that. Well, first of all, let the crew know. Buckle everything down that isn't nailed down. And, well... that's a good question. You probably have to...
Also, follow-up question.
Oh, well, it was...
Does the
first
hold
one.
have enough room for a smaller personal craft?
Oh, that is a good question. A smaller personal craft, perhaps. We don't have a very big ship, but we have not a lot of cargo at the moment, so...
Just, I've got an
Probably.
idea that I'll have to
I'm-
go and ask the dock workers at Bain to see if they could put it together.
Oh, very interesting. We get right back to that. But for the barrel, you probably need to pick up a little bit of speed. I would definitely nose up first, get some extra altitude, because our thrust goes
Real
down
quick
from deck.
before you continue that tangent, real quick for you, Gareth, the Golden Man, a golden statue that stands quietly as if pointing something out. It was thought to have been placed here to protect the sacred land. Male statues are often found in temples or other buildings, while female statues are found near holy lakes or trees. Nadine actually tells you a bit more than kind of what has been hinted at. People have heard about this Golden Man, but no one's really had solid descriptions of it or even where it came from. Nadine actually gleams more information to you, that it was a previous emperor who, much in like other lost cities or civilizations that had to deal with gold, he was one who was fascinated with birds, and stated that even he had a few birds whose feathers glinted of gold and were sold for such high value and riches. It is stated that this statue helped him find where his nest and flock would be, his private section. And
Gotta take notes.
that is the lore bit. I wanted to make sure I get to you because you are our scholar. So Nadine plucks the eye from the golden man, and you proceed onward to where it points. Deeming
Mordecai's still rambling about potential.
and go ahead, continue your ramble real quick.
Oh, I don't need to finish it. I was just saying, he goes on for a while as he becomes interested.
Ross tunes out about 5 minutes in. He just stops listening.
So, and then you might want to cut the levitation drives on the right side of the ship and really just yank it. If you're going clockwise,
Okay.
you probably want to turn the wheel clockwise. That makes sense. And then,
That makes sense. Yeah.
but in short, would not recommend it.
Your
Yet.
group goes further, deeper into the forest in sections, finally stumbling upon a very large gate and stone man, his mouth closed and eyes having sockets in them. I want to say it's very vast and large. The whole trees and overgrowth from the forest growing on top of it. It's seeming like it could go into the side of the mountain, but actually goes further down into the isle itself, or into the continent itself, further underground. Nadine takes the two orbs, one that she had previously and one from the Golden Man, and you see her hop from rock to rock, even using her grappling hook to the side to get up in the proper spots, and puts each eye puts a different orb. A yellow eye for the right orb and blue for the left. As she puts both of them in, a large the sound of scraping stone as the mouth of this giant totem head just opens up with a loud force, shaking a bit of the trees and surrounding itself. And it peers into a deep cave. You have your entrance to the Temple of Rixus. Is anyone taking the introductory leap?
Ross will.
Ross will?
That was quick.
Alright.
Daredevil, man.
You are the daredevil, friend. Anyone following in suit?
I'm gonna turn around real quick and kind of give Nadine a bit of a grin, throw that wink at her, and go, "Give Celeste my regards. I'll have a rematch."
She shakes her head, and then you go inwards into the temple itself. Let me make sure I got this here. Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
I did have the temple outer. Yeah, it didn't save. Okay. Oh well. Well, this is the only one that I need right here. 400. There we go. So what is the party order right now? So who's in front? So it's
I'm assuming
Ross,
yeah.
Mordecai.
I'll go after Mordecai.
You go after Mordecai. All right, I'm making sure I'm copying everybody's characters over right now. I'm assuming you left the dog on the ship, correct?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
Oh no.
If I were ever to actually use it, it would need to be trained.
It would.
There's also your,
It'll be okay, Mordecai. It's fine.
there's also the matter of your little what was his name? Bip.
Yes, he's chilling right now. I need to get more moonstones for him.
Oh.
So fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will go over.
You have a great treasure, it'd be a terrible waste not to use it.
It's true.
Oh man,
Don't laugh.
I
That
laugh.
was
'Cause-
Mordecai speaking, sorry.
I laugh because of
No, talking to Mark.
Oh.
was already stated previously.
Yeah, you kind of.
When a DM is like, hint.
Hint, nudge, nudge, cough, cough, wink, cough, nudge, more. Alright, so characters are pasted on over. There we go. Oh, nope.
But yes, Bip will be a thing.
There we
Just
go.
needs to feed him some proper food.
I mean, I make an excellent curry.
That actually sounds so good right now.
It sounds bomb as fuck, not gonna lie.
Okay. Sorry. Give me one quick second because it did not save this room, so I just had to
Uh-oh.
refix it. It's
I got
okay.
a network
It's,
error.
there we go. Room is fixed and now back in place. You all have your starting point now. And reveal. There we go. And into the upper floor of the Rixus Temple. You go in. As you go in, Nadine plucks the eyes back out, and the jaw of the temple face just closes and shuts behind you. Torches light and go about the full room. As you enter, everything illuminates,
Oh,
and
that's
there are
convenient.
pathways down.
Point of order, Mark. I do have the OG eye in.
You do.
Yeah.
The original, the
Yeah.
artifact eye, right?
Yes.
All right, done. You notice that there is linings around the wall.
Huh.
Very thin linings around the whole sections.
Linings, as in like there's a layer of a material, or
There's
there's,
a
some
layer
kind
of material.
Huh. It is strange. I really visited the party. There is some sort of strange lining and material inside the walls.
As you enter the section, it seems like it's just two pathways branching off, leading down. Which one would you like to take? Or would you like to split the party?
We will not be splitting the party.
Oh,
Yes,
come
please.
on!
At
You
least
can cover
just
more
don't
ground
leave
that
me on
way,
my own again,
Mordecai.
please.
Why not? Take a look. See where these things may lead you.
Ugh.
You good, Mordecai?
Yes, no, well, I'm here. And,
Point says left.
also, Tanashi, if
Yeah.
if a stranger shows up in a uniform that you're also wearing, don't walk away with him.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind.
We almost lost track of you last time.
That's true.
Is this a thing?
Vross suggests left. Roll me notice, friend.
Yeah. Think. I agree with left, but let us check this out for just a moment.
You examine more of the room, and there did appear to be a stone tablet over on the side. Etchings and writing that seems more current in nature. If Gareth would like to, if you'd like to swing Gareth over, I believe they could decipher it.
Yeah, just grab me by the arm and just heave me over. Sure.
Alright, Gareth, we're going this way.
That's what,
Roll me lore, friend.
it seems up your alley.
The inscription reads, to the guards of passage and those waiting for the test of time. We sit atop this altar to pay our respects to our history, our past. The Temple of Rixus. May it be a safe haven for those of the future. for those looking for those lost arts. And then from there's other inscriptions and things, but it seems like this tablet itself has been busted. And like cracked open. If you would like to take some time to potentially decipher it, I can give you that. Or would you just like to proceed onward?
How, like, do we have like a time limit in here, or?
You have a time limit for Nadine outside. Spend as long as you want in this temple. Just know when you leave it, it will be hard pressed to get back into it.
Yeah,
And
okay,
as
decipher this,
as
if
Nadine
you don't
said, you
mind.
might not be here alone.
Kind of relay, like, I can decipher the rest of this. Just give me time if you guys want to know more.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the hard part's over. We're already in here, so if you need more time to stay in here, I don't mind.
I think you should decipher it.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's go for some Ixal lore then. Let me pull this
Give
up.
Gareth some space and kind of chill over here-ish.
Sorry, just double checking my notes here. Yep. All right. So the information that you glean from here, Arcadian denizens protect the crystal. There are some other things that are pretty hard to make out. Horteca, our tribe, shall keep watch. As it goes down further, the Gigas beast lay to rest. Hope not to walk the earth again. Goes down further into some more unintelligible ramblings. I know. Grendel, the beast name, referring to the Gigas.
What is this, Beowulf?
No. We seek not another ruination of like the rains of destruction. We seek to make our tribe greater than it ever was. And then it ends. And then it has a few names of each of the kings from lineage to lineage who've either watched over the temple or have passed down certain secrets. The last name that you see, being Takaosa.
Could you type that in the chat, please?
Will do. I will type that in the lower bit chat for you guys to have for later. Actually, I'll put in the XNS Isle chat. There you go. Takaotsa is the last, or at least current, king to watch over this this land, this region. And that is it for what you can decipher so far. So
Alrighty.
what is your group doing now?
That's all that's interesting in here. Maybe we let Frost's coin toss lead the way.
All right, so you're going left then?
If that's what the coin said.
Yeah.
Sounds good to
German
me.
left.
Might as well follow it.
Unless there's some sort of information in here that we ain't catching. I mean, you always want to go left first.
Done, done, and done. So, your crew proceeds on in the leftern pass.
I was always taught right is right, but not indeed.
Done, done. So,
Just seen a couple plays where it's like, you got the hero that's going through this area, and it's like, oh man, the right direction's over here to the right, but what's left? There has to be something cool to the left. You go toward the left, and just like all this magical treasure and shit. I mean, there's been several plays I've seen that have that kind of concept.
It seems like a very strange trope.
Shrug.
Where did you say you were from?
I want to talk about it.
Okay, well, don't want to talk about it. Has very strange play culture.
as you descend further into the temple, you come across the first of the rooms. Again, Mordecai, you notice that your eye is pinging faintly with some green linings along the walls.
Oh, update, the linings are green. Would I have any possible inkling of what this consistent lining would be?
You can roll me lore for it, friend.
Sweet. Do I get the gaze of the false eye bonus?
Yes, you do get the gaze of the false eye bonus for this.
Yeah. Is it lore? Dink. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you hear laughter as you try to recall. It's like, hey, Mordecai. Hey, Mordecai. I think, you don't want to be bothered with what's in those walls. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think I do. I'm gonna
No.
tap into my benevolent engineer aspect and just re-roll that
Are you
shit.
going to spend a... All right, you'll spend a fate point? All right, done.
I'm really
the
curious.
words of DeLoco ringing in your ear, you try to push past. The poison still kind of seeping in your body, giving you those hallucinations.
The poison to kill Mordecai.
Mordecai's poison.
Fuck!
His laughter getting louder and louder, almost ringing and pinging your ears as you try to go over and touch the green lining in the walls. You just see his face, DeLoco's like nerdy ass bowl cut face, jump out of the wall and just laugh at you, and his shrieks go towards your face as you put your hands to your face in fear, like, oh! You all, the rest of the crew, notice that Mordecai jumped with fright at something.
Probably mutter something along the lines of, "Shut up, damn you!"
Are you all right?
All right is a generous term, but we are here.
What's going on?
That whatever poison from the mines still lingers. Or something.
That's like kind of green there, bud.
Yeah.
Ross, you notice that there's like a subtle, faint like green about his yellow iris there. Almost kind of looks like if he was tearing up a bit, but it's actually it just looks like a slight green hue is tainting his eye. You noticed it before.
Don't worry about it. Well, we were worrying about it later. I'm not feeling myself.
The room that you're in appears to be somewhat closed. Everyone, if you'd like to roll me notice checks. Doesn't seem to really be a passage where you're at. God damn it, Gareth. Was that the fucking 4th or 5th high roll you've got in this damn game?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Rust, I think it was you that was left.
I made the session to go left.
No. You all went down. You went left. You're in the next chamber. But even though you went down to the next chamber, there's just the collapsed passageway on your further left. And now it's just the entrance that you went from your right. So behind you, so this is where you came from. And this is where you were going to next, but it's all completely collapsed in this side. So the stairwell is just completely ruined. And no, I'm not going to give you Delashi to puncture a hole in the wall again.
For context, chat, Delashi's basically a wild magic sorcerer from D&D, and has on several occasions tapped into some like fucking Thordon-esque lightning magic and just punched holes through obstacles that are meant to keep us at bay.
It literally was like, hey, I need exit stage Delashi.
Happened like what, session 1, 2?
Session 1 and session like fucking 2 or 3 sessions ago. Gareth, what you notice throughout this whole room at certain aspects of the wall, over here, and over here, there seems to be grooves and everything, like the wall itself kind of rotates and moves. Almost like a trick room, so to speak, to where that you could potentially pass through.
So it's gonna be like, okay, I need one person here, one person here, and I myself would be here. And if you see something in the wall that seems out of place, gently push. Doesn't budge, it doesn't budge. If you hear it click,
Who's going where? Place yourselves in the 3 locations. Where would you like to go?
After you two.
So, Rust, there's a location here, and then where Gareth is. Who is going where?
I want to go right there.
All right, so Vrost will take the that spot. And what is Mordecai doing?
That's a good question.
I want to say Mordecai's chilling right here for a quick moment, trying to collect his thoughts, trying to figure things out. Gareth, as you
breathing deep.
Yeah, breathing deep. Trying to take a moment. You're actually sitting right here in the center of this structure. Gareth, as you are looking around and looking a bit, trying to find some sort of access point, the rest of you as well, I need you all to roll me, just the 3 of you, to roll me investigation. I'm going to roll for a side something here.
Oh god. I'm not worried, but the DM put me in a very specific place.
Yeah, I was about to say that seemed kind of suspicious.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Stop reading into things. Stop reading into things.
Yeah, see, the locals rights for once. But
yes. Don't worry about it.
Not you, Delashi. Oh, damn it.
Man, he's really getting to you.
As you each look in your subsections, you all notice at the exact same time an indentation. And instinctively, when you barely even tap the indentation, all 3 of you get spun around into your locations.
Oh no.
Dalashi,
Hi,
you are
Mordecai.
in this side of the wall. Ross, you're going to be over here. And Gareth, you're going to be right here.
Just imagine, like, Mordecai's like got his eye closed. It's like, yes, when I'm still a little shook up about that.
The moment you kind of recall yourself and try to collect yourself, Mordecai, you notice everyone immediately gets almost consumed by their walls, and like the wall rotates and it almost looks like it ate them, but it just spins in place and clicks as each of them are now on opposite sides of the wall that they were at.
Oh shit.
As you see that, you hear a whisper and laughter. That now I'm going to have you proceed with me over to the private channel real quickly.
Oh fuck.
Oh no. Goodbye.
So
I
Mordecai,
gotta go to the principal's office.
please join me in the private channel. Mordecai. Your friends seem to have left you. Where did they go? Maybe they're looking for the treasure. Maybe
Sure.
maybe they want something here for themselves. You haven't known them very long.
That is true.
And of course, Rost. He's with Lord Zivelin Bane, isn't he?
Well, of course he is. So he was before I met him.
Oh man, Lord Zivelin Bane. You don't like him very much, do you, Mordecai?
Suppose not.
And you, Mordecai, sees this again. This 3-foot evil scientist of a man walk about him in this Aztec room. The lights kind of shifting around him, going from faint whispers to green, and then back to red illuminations, and then green
cast
illuminations. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead and cast magic at him. Rolling magic, friend.
I'm gonna drop this roll. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So as he's speaking, I just raise a hand and.
I'm going to give it a boost.
Oh no! Oh, God.
So that's going to in your fit of rage, you get consumed by your own magical power and wanting to just shut this evil scientist up who's been ruining your life, and like from behind the scenes, and realizing all the evil that he's done and seeing what he's taken advantage of, and even knowing that he's probably tormenting or hindering the good doctor that you knew. So who knows what he has him doing. You, in just this fit of rage, you cast Pyre and explode a wall of flame around you. You just bash your spear over to the side, casting Pyre in one direction, then casting it in another direction, hitting both the sources of light, leaving only one more source of light remaining, as his figure steps from the shadows. And you presume that you had him, but him being hallucination just continues to taunt and torment you, being like, want to get rid of me that badly, don't you, Mordecai?
I have no idea.
Oh, trust me, I've got a perfect seat for you. Come on, stay a while, stay forever.
Once that's you as far as I could throw you, and I promise you that's not saying much, because I could chuck you like a ball.
Why don't you go for the temple prize itself? There's surely something here that you could use against me, Mordecai. Something that might turn this war in your favor. Who knows? A temple of such lost, ancient, presumably destructive technology. What if that technology was in the right hands, the proper hands, your hands?
My shoulders are like really fucking tense right now in real life. I just want you to know, like, I'm so fucking pissed off at this guy.
And with that, now we're going back to the others.
Okay.
Also, okay. Oh, never mind.
Hello, guys. You all hear a loud boom coming from the previous room where Mordecai was.
Uh-oh.
And you just hear the sound of and rush of flames as even if there was any cracks in the walls by the doors that just flipped you all over, you could see a flash of light and now very faint dimness as you just hear yelling from the other side.
Press my back up against the wall that spun me and try to knock in some places to see if there's a hollow point.
Yeah.
Roll me all investigations. Whoever wants to.
Fuck.
None of you find a way to get the wall to spin back on over. You
Break it down.
You try. It is a very.
Can I blast it down?
So anyway, I started blasting.
It is a very thick
line.
wall for the other two of you. Delashi, if you would like to roll me wild magic, would you like to roll me wild magic?
You know what?
I'm not saying it for you. I'm not giving you a point for this. You have to choose this one yourself. Will you
Yes.
spend a fate point? Ooh,
Yes.
goody. You spend a fate point.
Hopefully this doesn't
All right.
do more bad than good.
A three.
Oh god.
A three.
That's such a low number compared to the other ones I've gotten.
That is a very low number, but it's also a very strong number.
Hmm.
Oh. Roll me magic, friend.
Okay.
And I gotta roll something on the side too now. 4. All right. Ooh. Delashi, you go and try to be like, all right, I tried this once and twice. Maybe I could do it a third time. You put your hands out and thinking they would glow yellow once more. This time they glow red.
Ooh.
And a wave of energy and a spark comes in right in front of you. I need you to roll me athletics.
I knew this would backfire.
Literally.
You barely jump back from the wall as the wall just gets bursted with fire, and you see there seems to be a lining around the wall itself that pulls into the point that you tried blasting and then ricochets the force, amplifying a bit, and you see the walls to the side of you just come crashing inward.
Oh.
And you are now pushed back, barely getting out of the way of your own flames. Oh, wait, why didn't... Sorry, a second. There we go. And are pushed back right to here, barely avoiding some damage. Oh, that's right. Oh, friend, I need you to roll me a fighting real quick too.
Okay.
As the rush of flames wave on over, you see in the other section. Oh no!
Oh no, is it traps?
Oh yes.
It's traps, isn't it?
There's also your cave has monsters.
Oh, why does mine have monsters?
You chose that
That's not
one.
fair.
There we go.
I chose that one because it was the only one left.
You did, and unfortunately for you, there were monsters.
Oh, you just got PE dodgeball team syndrome.
Yep.
There are two goop-like creatures.
Goop.
Yep. From the Temple of Rixus. There's the exit. You don't know what these are, but if someone else were here, I would tell you that they are Lucci's. It seems to be like mossy-like creatures who come and almost similar to slimes, but not as powerful. The silver-like creatures. They both attack you in two different waves. You take a oh, fuck. Yeah. You rolled a 1. Roll me one more fighting.
Okay.
Okay, you take only
That's
1
better.
point of damage, as
Is it
as they both.
physical?
It is physical damage.
Okay.
As you feel like a green slime-like acid burn your forearm, as you reel back, it just comes over and tries to swipe, trying to consume a bit of your flesh. As it
Ugh.
grazes and burns your forearm, taking a chunk of it, and then casting off to the side, going off to the wall. There are creatures with you, friend, and we will have to get back to you in a moment. Vrost,
Okay.
what are you doing? Because you heard like a loud boom coming from where Mordecai was, and then as you were trying to open it, you heard another boom, but it sounded like it almost came from your side.
A heavy sigh after trying to see if he can get the wall to spin around. He's gonna pull out his guns, kind of lower the brim of his hat, and start heading in the hall.
You want to head down the hall? All right, done. Roll me notice, friend. How far are you heading?
I'm heading to this point right here.
All right, it is very, very low visibility. You barely get a glimpse of down the hallway. Just seeing more wall. It looks like there's another pass over to the side, but not much else that you could see. You see there's another light dimly coming from this area over here. Not much what else you could see. You get one more thing before we go over to Gareth. Would you like to do anything else?
Just keep moving down. Get down to the corner.
All right, show me where you're moving to, friend.
Boop.
Moving to there. All right.
Mhm.
I need you to roll me athletics.
Athletics.
Roll me athletics.
Do a
Not
barrel
bad.
roll.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Bitch.
It was the same roll, roll for roll. As you see that, the walls start slamming down, and you see that there are spikes all along the area, and you barely dodge one, dodge the other, and try to duck over into the side wall before just kind of hitting the wall itself and then slumping down as one of the spikes coming from the ceiling slits down and pops your gun off your side. And I will say that you are...
Drew both my guns. That's like the first thing I said. He dropped both his guns, lower his brim, and
dropped
walks
both
down the
your
hall.
guns, but your other gun, remember? You have 3
not
guns.
the problem solver.
Yeah, the problem solver is the one that gets knocked off you. Gets tossed a bit to the side, rolling down on the floor. Your gun is now... I'm going to draw where your gun is now.
Man, I love Prince of Persia.
Your gun now over in this direction. As you barely run over and it got cut off of you.
Motherfucker.
So, now Gareth's turn. Gareth, you heard the sounds of 2 different explosions. One presumably from Mordecai and another from another direction. Maybe it was Mordecai again. Maybe something else. As you also hear slits and the clamor of steel against stone being heard from elsewhere. What are you doing, friend? You tried to look for a way back, but it does not look like the pedestal itself wants to turn, or there's any means for it to turn right here.
Well, I mean, Garrett's had a little bit of experience with things like these, so at this point he's like, well, I guess I just, keep going forward till there's a meeting point or until I just get out of here.
All right.
Can he take the torches off the wall?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You will have an affixed light source. You notice that there appears, when you pull the torch off the wall, you notice that there appears to be a fixed crystal to the bottom of it, a fragment, if you will. It looks like it was also embedded, like in its holster. It almost kind of, well, Mordecai, you told the others that you kind of saw a bit of a lining, right?
Yes.
It kind of is affixed to where that lining is, and you see it now holds a charge for a bit of time as it constantly illuminates. So you will have a bit of light for as long as that charge will last.
Cool.
Seeming to have been imbued by the power of the temple itself.
Interesting.
Yep. Ooh. I enjoy where you're going. How far are you going, friend? You have extra illumination, I will say that. So I will give you a more revealed path.
I'll go to about like right about here.
That's to where you're going?
Yeah.
You slightly peer over in caution, making sure to be wary of any other things that this temple might have for you. You see that there's another wall at your affixed end. You could roll me notice if you want to see that if there are any secret passageways here as well. You notice at the end appears to be another door like the one you went through. It has, again, some etched grooves on the bottom, but this one seems more deeper than the others. Like it constantly rotates almost. As you peer around to the side, you see that there's some sort of bridge across, a bit of a chasm.
Fun.
As we go a bit over into Gareth's perspective right here. I'll zoom in for the stream. And that is what you're doing. That is it for you. Back to you, Mordecai. Mordecai, the voices finally fade.
Are we staying in this chat?
We are staying in this chat.
Just checking. Go on.
The words that were left to you kind of hang and ring in your ear. You notice that the group around you is gone into their respective doors. You really didn't hear through the laughter and the voices and the mockery anything else that might have happened. You didn't hear the sounds of metal. You didn't hear the explosion that happened alongside your own. You just know that now it is a bit darker in your room. That you've expunged those other two sources of light.
Oh, that's what I was hitting. Okay.
Yeah. So.
So it's
There are three doors that potentially you could look through to see where the others are.
all right. Well, I guess we're going to door number 2.
Going to door number 2. Oh.
Sorry, Dalashi. I don't know.
No backup coming for you, Dalashi. But it's okay.
Thanks.
I rolled
it's-
for it. I don't know.
To be fair, your
I'm
doors,
the only one with monsters.
but your
I know.
door also got explodified
Tillin knows. Mordecai does not.
because your door got bursted with red energy. The charred area going over.
I guess. Can I
roll me-
roll?
Investigation.
Okay. Is the false eye in gear?
Yep, the false eye is in gear. You do see that there is that green lining going through to this door as well, and it having more etchings and kind of, it's almost floating in the circle of the moon itself onto the door. You see and feel around with your hands actually where the pressure point and plates are, and you touch it and it swings and puts you on the other side of it now.
Oh shit.
You're now here. You hear a lock again in place as you are now presumably stuck on this side.
Oh, lovely.
You barely get a look behind you as the door swings further into this room, and you see where at the far end there's some spikes now that have come down or slowly retracting back up.
Oh, that's not good. Hello?
Vrost, you hear Mordecai calling out to you.
Guys, is that you?
Oh, yes.
Careful
Where
where
we
you
gonna-
step.
Are you alright?
Nope. Spikes came all down, took my gun.
Oh, well, as long as it didn't take your arm. So is there like a blockage of spikes, or are they retracting?
They're slowly retracting. I would say they are. Let me draw. I would say they're here, here, and here, and then one more here.
Okay.
So they're spikes. They are large spikes that jettisoned towards the ground and then are slowly retracting back up.
Are they pinging on my eye at all? Like, I'm genuinely curious if this thing
The
helps
tops
trash.
of them are.
Trash.
So not the tips, but the base of
I see.
the spikes.
Is that all I notice?
That is all you notice for right now.
I'm going to carefully make my way forward. Whereabouts did you step for this lovely little trick?
And we will
Went
get
from
back.
there to there to there.
All right.
And with that, it is now Delashi's turn. Delashi!
Sorry.
Guess what? You're in a fight, friend.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you going to fight or are you going to run?
Well, do they have me completely surrounded?
They don't really have you completely surrounded. They're kind of like on the edges of where the wall is, and they're roughly smaller creatures. You could presumably get past them.
Okay. Well, first, I would like to attempt to freeze this one that's right next to me.
Okay. You will get one combative action and then one a non-combative action and then your movement.
Sounds
So
good.
You're going to freeze it. Roll me magic. Jeez, you freeze it. You freeze it well in place.
Okay.
Yeah, you freeze it solidly. It is stuck there.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Roll me 2 athletics rolls.
Okay.
As you take and rush out, casting Selenis to freeze. No, not Selenis. Yeah, no. I got my spells mixed up. Boy, what is wrong with me? Crystallis. There we go. Crystallis. As you cast Crystallis, the purple moon magic wafting and waving around you, freezing in a pillar of ice this first slime. You make a mad dash over to the other side, trying to get away from this fight here. 2 more goops drop down from the ceiling, but they're actually not your concern. Your concern is now that the moment you took a step, a pressure plate pulled in as arrows shoot from the slits in the sides. 2 and a 3, nice. Okay. The first one barely grazing your upper shoulder to almost where your neck is. the other one just whizzing right past you in a like motion, going past a set of two of the of the traps.
Okay.
As I said, another one comes down for you. The last one right there. Roll me 1 fighting.
Okay.
Because the one that had attacked earlier that missed. Yeah. It tries to take another bite of you as it just barely gets to where you are, and it actually gets nicked by some of the one of the arrows that came fluttering across. And it gets knocked over to the side. It's slowly consuming the arrow that hit it, as it's now like over impaled on the side of the wall. It's kind of like munching at it. You have a quick moment, looking back. Vrost, now we're back to you real quick.
All right. So, quick glance to see if any sort of like pressure plates or anything on the ground.
From your area, it doesn't look like there's... Roll me investigation. It doesn't look like there's anything within a few feet of you.
Pistol's going back in the holsters, because what I'm going to do is action roll, grab the gun, action roll to the corner.
Oh, alright. Alrighty. Roll me athletics. 2, alright. You hit another plate. As you grab the gun, you hit a plate here. You don't know what it activated, though. As you touch it, felt a touch, and then you whisked right back into a safety spot. Going right back into this hidey side hole right here.
Well, that can't be any good.
What? What happened?
Oh, nothing.
You have your gun back now, though.
Didn't press a plate or anything.
Oh, well.
How far down do I see this way? Just like the 20 feet or whatever?
Yeah, you see about, like, there's an edge of a wall down there.
Oh, I have a random logistics question, Mark.
What's your logistics question, friend?
With access to fire magic, can I just just have a small little bit of flame in my hand, or is that like a constant cast or something?
So with the spell version, no.
Okay.
With a enchanted type of item, or with a moonstone crystal, you can imbue it and give it that energy to shine bright. So you could use that for your weapon to give more of a light.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Mm-hmm. So otherwise, you're just casting fireball constantly. It's gotta explode.
So he says an edge wall there, so looking on this direction is probably his better chance.
Yeah, that's your better chance, friend.
Motherfucker, don't be shifty with me like that. I know that don't know too well.
Don't worry, you're going to be fine.
If people could see the face I'm making.
Send me a picture.
So
Yeah,
you get over to here, Vrost. You notice that there appears to be another wall at the other end of the section that you're at.
There appears to be a wall.
Another wall. Gareth, we're going to go over to you. I'll reveal this bit more. There we go. Yes, there. I'm also trying to make sure I don't do the thing that I did before with our last map and reveal any traps or hidden things prematurely.
Bah!
AKA, there's no hole in the floor. All right, so Gareth, over to you. You just hear a few other things. You hear the sounds of metal in motion over where you're at. What are you doing, friend?
Just gonna take a few steps. Just kind of take a step here. Just kind of like hold the torch out a little bit, trying to.
You hold the torch out a bit, and you see the long bridge over to another side room. The sound of running water can be heard from the distance. Faint engravings mark the path of the bridge. What are you doing?
I'm gonna step on the bridge and, just kind of like test each step.
Test each
before
step?
Yeah, like,
Roll me investigation. 3? And you're testing the bridge, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The bridge itself appears to be safe.
The wording on that.
I was gonna step just, like a little bit further, try to just get like leans out, just trying to get like a better view of where this water is coming from. Cause if
Roll
there's
me
water,
athletics.
then... Oh, bitch.
As you continue further past, from the sides of you, 2 large bolts come across. Ooh. As one barely flicks and catches you right in the calf.
Hey, look, it's not the side.
And scraping it, peeling back your skin, roughing up your clothes, puncturing a hole in him, goes right on through, tearing a bit at it. Roll me will. You feel kind of faint and kind of hazy. You make your way fully across the end of the bridge, trying to keep your wits about you, and you black out for a quick moment. You get over this far, enough to safely get across the chasm on past the bridge, till you pass out. Gareth, we're going to come back to you. Dalashi!
Yes.
There's a lot of enemies around you.
Yeah, there is.
What are you doing, Dalashi?
I'm running.
You're running. All right. Well,
Yes.
Get out of dodge then. Roll me one. Where are you running to? I'm assuming the only exit station area.
Yes.
All right.
That's a lot of sombreros.
That is a lot of sombreros. As you run and run and run and run, roll me athletics.
Okay.
Dalashi runs and runs and runs, barely scraping by. Another bolt coming across, almost picking off her ear. Or,
Oh, no.
Off their ear. Sorry. And then coming across. There's no more monsters further where you're running to. The other one's trying to chase and catch up to you. You can do another movement if you want.
I can.
Yes. I'm gonna, because there are no creatures that can attack you from where they are right now. They have to move up here to get to you.
Oh,
So you get one
okay.
more. So if you decide to move, you can move more, but you have to make another athletics check.
Okay. So 5 more, yeah?
Yep. Five more into the next room.
athletics?
Roll me athletics, friend.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm like waiting for that one. All right, so you are barely able to make it to the side. the wall comes caving and crashing down, blocking the section that you were at.
Oh, okay.
So just a wall comes crashing down right over here, blocking the creatures from following you. You are now in a new room by yourself. Mordecai and Vrost are going to take you both together now. So Mordecai, it is your turn. What are you doing, friend?
So I'm still aware of where all the spikes came out, right?
You're aware of where the spikes came out from. They are now fully retracted back.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to the corner carefully, and just gonna try to roll my way across, basically.
All right.
Without touching the plate, if I can help it.
Not a problem. Mordecai, roll me athletics.
Athletic.
You have Ross to thank for this one.
Thanks, Frost.
Ooh. Damn.
Arch legs.
You barely go forward as the wall comes slamming past you, and you have to jump back. So jump back to the space that you were at.
Oh, shit.
As this opposing wall down here comes crashing back
Oh.
down towards you.
Bye, Frost.
As just like the whole wall itself jets out, impales the opposite wall, and then retracts back.
Oh, shit. That's not very nice. If I have anything left on my go, I guess I'll try to say, well, fuck it, and try to just go straight to here.
You can do that, friend. Roll me an investigation real quick.
I don't remember my step. +1.
All right. What's the direction that you're moving? Move one space at a time.
Can't do corners, right?
You can move corners. You can move from corner to corner.
Oh, I just stepped there.
That's right, you work that corner.
I'm gonna work that
So
corner.
you can step back at the corner that you were at.
Oh, shit, I'm trying to remember where those fucking spikes were.
That's why I had you roll investigate, friend.
Okay, I know I was adjacent to it, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, here?
You're going there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're safe there. Move into your next
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, I heard that tone. I heard that tone.
Move to your next spot. All right, you're safe. We're playing Minesweeper here real quick.
Yes, we are.
Move to your next spot.
Booyakasha.
All right. Where are you moving to next, friend?
Fuck.
This is the real tricky one.
Eh.
Yee. Thank you, friend. All right. So another spike comes crashing down. Mordecai, what things do you have on you?
I have a dagger. I have my spear. I
Okay.
have
Roll me athletics.
a
friend.
balloon stun baton.
Yep. Roll me athletics real quick.
I have a wooden penguin hand carved mask from the Ixa. You said athletics, got it.
Yes.
Thought you went the whole list. Bah!
Ooh.
All
right, so,
does that work? Hold up. Let's not get hasty.
Okay. Are you spending a fate point, friend?
Fuck it! Overgrowth prosthetics!
Ah, damn. All right. He's going to take away a weapon from you.
I'm just gonna go pew!
All right,
like,
so
fuck
you
it!
spend a fate point, and you increase your roll, and barely make it as a spike comes jetting from the ceiling down, pinging the ground. You barely make it over to where Vrost is. Barely keeping all your effects in tow. The pillar just missing your cloak.
Oh. Well, that was fun. Let's never do that again.
Vrost, it is your go. What are you doing now that Mordecai has finally caught up to you, friend. You just saw that wham of a whale of a wall with spikes just come out and nearly make him into wall pavement.
I have to consult with the angel and devil on my shoulder for this next action, so one moment, please.
Oh, okay,
no.
friend.
Alright. So, Ross looks at Mordecai, looks at the ground, looks at the far wall, looks back at Mordecai, and is just like, follow my lead. And he is gonna essentially skip, hop, and jump his way to this wall.
Skip, hop, and jump.
Yeah.
All right. To this wall, correct?
Yeah. So he's gonna like move there.
All right. So you're just going to hop and jump.
Yeah, I want to try to avoid touching the ground as much as possible.
Roll
So
me
if I gotta,
athletics. I love all these ones you're rolling. It's so great. Are you spending a fate point, friend?
yes, because you know what, this is definitely something daredevilish because he knows there's traps there. He doesn't know where there's at, but he's like, you know what, we're just gonna go for it. So glad I took the extra fate point on the.
It's coming in
the
handy
level
right
up there.
now, isn't it?
It is. It's.
I'm down to 2.
Okay.
I've got 4 left.
Done.
That's my
You
cap.
with the test of fates and the wills and what you look about your surroundings, you were about to land onto another pressure plate, but you just kick with aggressive force off one wall, slamming your back onto another wall, and then rolling over to the door itself, just missing another pressure plate that would have came down.
I put my back against this wall. Look at him. I was like, avoid that.
Ah, yes. You know, I knew a Valuan once who swore he did something he liked to call parkour? Parquet? Something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, parkour. I know about it.
Parakeet.
Ah, yes, parakeet.
With that, before we get to Mordecai, we're going now over to Gareth. Gareth.
Let me take my nap.
Oh, you want to take your nap? All right. I'll move you accordingly then.
Okay.
Like little Jawas come from the wall, just pick up Gareth and they're like, oh, hoi hoi.
Gareth,
Carry him away.
you feel a rustling as hazy eyes open, close, vision blurred, open, and then close back, and you drift into more sleep.
It's fine. Sleep heals. It's fine.
Sleep
Heals
heals.
wound.
Let me take a quick look. Yeah, I could do that. All right, done. I'm looking at a quick section here. Yes. Yeah. Yep, that's where I want to bring you. Okay. You get an express elevator, friend.
Woohoo, VIP.
Woohoo, VIP. I'm going to take you off of this map and put you somewhere else. And see? And then we're going to take you over to the other section of the temple.
It's Gareth's turn for an adventure.
It's Gareth's turn for an adventure. All right, so we're back to Dalashi. Dalashi, what are you doing? You avoided the creatures that were caving down on you, and barely making it past the wall that slammed down, trying to impede your movement, trying to get you stuck between a rock and a hard place. You were now in a pretty empty room with just a single torch light, and what looks to maybe be another passageway. Roll me investigation.
Okay. Oh.
You're kind of in a room and you're like, where do I go? Where do I go?
So I literally can't discern anything.
You can't really discern anything about this room except maybe there's a door in here somewhere. You
Okay.
kind of start touching and playing around wildly for the door, flailing about, being like, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna like feel around like the walls randomly to try to find an exit.
Ooh. Let's see what you find.
No more slime, please.
Maybe you can tame the slime.
You roll about.
Don't give Josh ideas.
You roll about, search about, and it takes you a bit of time, but you finally find the door section over towards this way.
Okay.
You with a click and a slam, it aggressively moves you into the next area,
Woo.
locking behind you. You are now there. Ross and Mordecai, it's your turn again. You want to go to you?
Yes. A skip, a jump, and a hop.
Skip, a jump, and a hop.
Yes. In that order.
In that order.
I'm going to try to plot a course correcting for what I saw, I guess.
All right, I'll give you a +1.
Okay. Athletics.
Yep, roll me athletics, friend.
Pink.
Hey, you also in the opposite wall from Vrost, kind of do that Prince of Persia, run up the side of the wall, dash, 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 and slowly your feet scale it. Well, it quickly scales and then slowly scales back down, doing the wall run.
Prince of Persia.
Yep. And you make it to the edge where Vrost is. And you both are like, you get to right beside him. You almost slam your body too against the wall side right there. And as you do, the whole wall turns and pivots really quickly and slams you both and throws you on the other side of it.
Oh shit.
You are now
Hello.
in another room, and oh hey, there's Delashi there.
Hey guys.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a Gareth.
I would not recommend going into the room behind me.
I would not recommend going into the room behind us.
There, and he's with me. I wonder if Gareth must be this way.
Well, I mean, that's the only way we can go right now.
Does
he went
seem
for
like
the
it.
southmost portion of the wall at first, right?
That is true.
Then we go south.
All right. The group in question currently proceeds further southward, looking and trying to excavate the wall. It takes you a little bit of time here too, and aggressively, much like the first time, it slams and you all wind up on the opposite side. So put yourselves on the other side of this one.
There's some aggressive doors.
These are very aggressive doors because the proper way got destroyed.
Before you ask, no, I'm not installing any of these on the ship.
You get into the next chamber of rooms. Please move your characters into the section. You see that there are various patterns on the floor.
Hmm.
The room itself being fairly well lit.
Is the eye pinging at all?
The eye is pinging pretty solidly.
On
The floor pedestals, as
Ugh.
well as this back door over here.
this one?
Yep.
Okay.
You see that is definitely another door to open with.
Is there a specific color to the pedestals that the eye's revealing, or?
All the pedestals have some form of green glow and energy about them.
Alright. Well, while that's pinging, I guess I'll make a, what is that, notice for investigation.
Investigation.
Dink. Ooh!
You
Plus
notice
whatever
that
the eye gives.
you notice that it seems to be some sort of code that you have to hit these pedestals maybe in a particular order to maybe activate something.
Oh. Well, I relay this. Something odd about these, but I activate something.
Would you like to attempt to see what you can do for
Puzzle
them?
time? Puzzle time?
Puzzle time.
Well, we've had so much luck touching random things in this temple, I'd be ashamed to break that. But before we do any of that, does this look open over here?
That is an open passageway further into the temple.
Okay. Do we want to attempt to find a Gareth before we go pushing buttons?
Gareth will be fine. Be fine.
Shut up, the knuckle.
I would say let's look for Gareth first.
But Mordecai, look! What could potentially be here? Is it treasure? They all have that glow about them. I wonder, maybe this is what you're looking for. You don't want to
Mordecai?
upset Zivelin Bane, do you? You want to come back empty-handed?
I would say at this point I've kind of made a habit of whenever this is going on to the point where it's distracting, I've just been like closing my eyes and pinching the bridge of my nose. Just kind of waiting for it to pass. If I can help it.
Mm-hmm. Done deal. You all see Mordecai stressing and straining himself a bit, kind of shrugging his head, taking deep breaths. Gareth, roll me will. Done.
Ah.
Self-satisfied, semi-conscious. Heh.
So what is the group here currently doing? Are you going to attempt to test this puzzle, do anything here?
Stairs.
You're just going straight for the stairs.
Well, we gotta find Gareth.
You're right. You're right.
Uh-huh. Mister trying to keep us split up.
I don't think there are 4 pedestals and only currently 3 of us. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if that matters.
It may.
Oh, shit.
This is the only one that can really read this kind of stuff.
Vrost. So, friend, what is your trouble again?
My trouble?
Oh boy.
Daredevil.
Your trouble's Daredevil. Mordecai's curiosity. Mordecai.
Oh,
I could do you, friend. Mordecai, get a fate
you gotta-
point back
yeah.
if you choose to do this. I think that you actually kind of listen to the voices in your head a bit. These engravings on the floor, maybe it's a way to help. Maybe it's something that could be beneficial to your travels right now. Everything else has been very secretive, like secret passageways, secret switches. These are clearly out in the open. Why would there be that? It must mean something. There must be something there. I think your curiosity might be getting the better of you.
And what is my curiosity telling me to do?
Your curiosity is telling you to solve this puzzle. Or take the time to at least see what this is about. Gareth, roll me another will.
Do I need to roll will for this, or?
You don't need to roll will for this.
Heh.
Damn.
You consistently roll high.
No, I don't.
You and your damn ass.
No, this is the compliment versus insult syndrome of like I roll high consistently, it's no big deal, but I roll bad once and it's terrible and it happens all the time.
Uh-huh.
It seems when you go to touch any of these plates, they seem to lock in place once you press them. So it's almost kind of like how clicking in a pen works. You can press it and it'll lock, and press it again and it will unlock.
Are you talking to Garrett or Mordecai?
Mordecai.
Okay. Well, at that point, then I suppose I will have figured that out by clicking it.
All right.
Mordecai, what are you doing?
I can't help myself. Click.
You go to click one and it's clicked in. Which one do you click in first?
I suppose the one I'm standing next to.
Okay. Do you go to click in another one? Well, yes. Your curiosity. You have your fate point back. What's the next one you're going to click in, friend?
Oh, so I'm trying to solve this start to finish.
Yeah.
I need to go grab my t-shirt that says the dice made me do it. Step.
Are you just going to do them in a descending order, Mordecai? Are you sure that's wise?
Okay, I'm noticing little patterns on the sheet itself. I might be looking into this too hard.
I mean, maybe not.
Maybe.
Mordecai, what are you going to do? How are you going to solve this? Go on, use that brain of yours. You are such a valuable subject. I know you've got it in you.
Do not call me subject. Click.
The top one and now the bottom one. They've both been clicked in that order. What are you clicking next? Delashi, Vroster, either of you two doing anything while this is going on?
Delashi,
Yes.
should we stop him?
I mean, I was going to, but he's already this far, so I
Nick-
kind of want to see what happens.
Click the second top one.
So
All right.
let's just stand back.
No, I should probably keep track of these.
Do you want to stop him?
No, we're just gonna let this happen.
It's already halfway done. Like,
It's like watching a toddler climb a tree and nobody's just climbing. It's like, this is gonna backfire terribly. Stairs.
Do you go to click the final one, Mordecai?
oh.
Suppose I do. Click.
Click. You hear a large rumble
Uh-oh.
as from the side wall, the lower wall, jets down, reveals something, jets back up as all the doors now swing open. So any door that you opened previously or went through, and even this door right here, they all swing open.
Oh, that was lucky.
Mm,
I got a fake point. So full disclosure, and I might have been like looking too heavily into the art on this,
Yep.
but I clicked the top one and noticed it's got a big crack on the left side,
Yep.
and the bottom one had a crack on the
the
top.
right. Yep.
So I just kind of went clockwise.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to solve it.
Think.
Galaxy brain thinking there, lad.
What is that?
Galaxy brain thinking there, lad. That was an IQ.
Galaxy brain. I mean, I don't know if this was intentional, but
So you've revealed more of the areas. Now all the doors that you can see that were secret passageways are swung open. Delashi, from where you're standing, it barely swings right by you, and you kind of slightly duck out of the way as it's now stuck in an open position.
I almost got whacked.
You almost did get whapped. You look down the hall, and you see the other doors are open from what you can see as well. What are you three doing right now?
I'm gonna hand it off to them.
Gareth, give me one more will check. Finally, god damn. Wait, are you spending a fate point?
I'm making you do push-ups.
Damn it, stop making me do push-ups!
Sure.
It's your choice, you don't have to if you don't want to.
That's not helping anybody. Someone jinxed me. Someone spoke up too soon. I wonder who. Screw it. I can't roll notice.
You can roll me notice as, for a real quick moment, we're going to go over to Gareth. You three decide what it is that you're doing. Gareth, we're taking you over to another section of the temple. And everybody gets to see where you are for this one.
Are we going top right or bottom right, fellas?
I'm feeling bottom right now.
Gareth, you find yourself slowly waking up and feeling very drenched in some type of liquid. You look about you, barely waking up, and noticing that you've been submerged in some type of water almost.
I
Looking.
think that it's water. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I don't want to think about it too hard.
Don't want to think about it too hard. You feel some sort of strange, numbing, tingling sensation slowly start to waft and wave over your body. What are you doing, friend?
Can I try to get out of the water?
You
Gook
can.
thing?
You can try to get out of the water, gook stuff. Roll me physique.
Ah!
You so have much like in like a full numbing sensation, you get up, and the moment you get up and try to pull yourself out of this water, your whole body feels like it's on pins and needles. Like if your body fell asleep, like how your leg falls asleep, it feels like that, but now it's jetting across your whole body. You're not in pain, but the sensation is absolutely overwhelming, and you barely able to flop up, get over the bridge and lip of this side section right here, and pull yourself out onto the side right there. You literally fall, roll, slam your back onto the ground, getting out of the liquid, kind of trying to feel yourself to make sure you have your items and things, and luckily you do. It seems like in your dazed, dizzy sleep, you were clenching like your body and every bit of it. As your back lands right here, you take a moment to try to breathe. Breath in, breath out. The sharp tingles run through the course of it. You hear murmurs and whispers in the distance. What are you doing?
Predicament.
What are you doing, friend?
Kind of want to try to, like, wants to like get up and reorientate himself and
Reorientate.
Get whatever's on him off, I guess.
All right. You kind of slowly roll me one more physique. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for this one. You army crawl, barely getting through, your legs not wanting to stand, and you sit yourself up against the bottom part of the wall right over here. Kind of putting yourself in like a hole corner of the wall where the stairwell leads back up into the temple. You're back now, pressed against, trying to wait out and see what's going on here. Just barely getting past. Roll me stealth. All right. Are you re-rolling or
flopping out of this and crashing onto the ground would be the most stealthy thing in the first place to begin with?
Would be the most stealthy thing.
I don't think it would be.
You're right. You see a very large and weird creature.
The fuck kind of sloth shit is this?
Yeah. It comes slinking down the stairwell and coming down, sniffing about. You see its hair having moss and other different green fixtures growing all over it. The scent coming from this thing is ghastly almost. As it looks about, its fingers and nails overgrown into these grotesque claws. I'm going to see if it will roll worse than you. Holy crap!
There is a god, and he told the DM no.
It looks about, wondering where its target was. And then it just moves over to the pool right here. Climbing up, lurching over. You see its back and its form looming over the mucky water that it left you in. And then it moves back down over, not taking much notice of you. And going out, and you just kind of see it sit down for a quick moment, scratching its head. With that, we're going to go back to the rest of the crew.
Cool.
God damn it.
Ew.
So, Vrost, Mordecai, Talashi, what are you doing?
Madam Right?
Actually, real quick, Gareth, you could roll me lore. All right. You get a sense that you might know what type of creature that is. Slothra. It is a vagrant of the Green Moon.
Okay.
I'll give you its character page in a second.
It's okay, I'm looking it up.
Okay, there you go. If you're going to look it up, then we'll go back to our crew right here. Crew, what are you doing? What are you doing, friend? As DeLoco's vicious mockery laughs in Mordecai's ears. It's like, see? What's the harm in trying? Just anything. We're scientists, right, Mordecai? We poke, we prod. We like to get the solutions to life's little mysteries.
Alright, so, if I recall correctly, Mordecai was over there in the room where all three of us were, and Gareth was at the outside of the room, if I recall correctly.
He was self inside, yes.
So I wonder if this tunnel over here, and he's going to point to the door that's open next to Mordecai, wonder if that's going to lead over to where he was going.
Well, we seem to have gone as south as we can go. So it's just a matter of east.
Because I don't really trust this place, So the Farron's gonna go and cock his problem solver. So he has a round ready. Alright. Let's go poke our heads down this way.
Alright, poking your heads down this way. What it is that you see?
I'm gonna sidle up to Dalashi and just, by the way, if you see him go to pull the trigger on that thing, I'd recommend covering your ears. Large barrel, looks like large caliber. Bounces on the walls.
Noted. Thank you.
You take a look inside to the area and barely see that there's something interesting over to the side.
What is it that Bane wanted us to get again?
He wanted you to get him a particular item. The item, Frank.
Yeah, oh, I gotta go back a couple pages here.
Yeah. I hope you have it written down, friend.
Well, keep going while I look it up. Shit.
Okay.
A specific green crystal called the Gem of the Iris, or I think that's what it says. I kind of wrote this like I was speed racing at the same time.
Yes.
And a specific treasure?
Okay, so the specific treasure is the golden mask.
Yeah, the Mask of Rixus.
The golden mask of Rixus is what you're looking for here, specifically. He said if you find a crystal, he'll be willing to take that. But the item that he wants is the golden mask. The Eye of Rixus is a secondary treasure he wouldn't mind having, but it's not his goal. His goal is the golden mask. Vrost, as you go into that chamber, you kind of peer over and you see a bird. Its wings look very faintly shimmering of gold.
Frost.
What?
Well, what's in there?
Bird.
Is it an actual bird or a bird?
Gold wings.
Oh.
At
Okay.
this point, you see Frost actually has his shoulder rifle and he's aiming down the sight at it.
What is it? Is it trouble?
I don't
or-
know about you, but keeping something like this tucked away in a temple, I don't think it's friendly.
Is it actually alive?
Roll me notice, Frost.
I mean, I would argue, but the map does have presence of bones.
Roll me notice. It looks a little funny. There's definitely something odd about it.
Let's not go shooting anything we don't have to. Especially not in these close quarters, please.
Yeah, I agree.
See his
Can you keep it
pointer
together,
finger on his right hand twitch a bit.
Frost, as you actually look over and take the moment to not just be tunnel visioned onto the bird, you do see towards the side there appears to be, similar to before, a kind of switch and pass. Sort of trap. Like, looking over, you see indentations of kind of where the wall shouldn't really be, and you see a set of spikes there behind it.
Ah, yes. Spike Wall, my old friend.
Relaxes, but like lowers the gun. Like, all right, we need to get moving. This isn't what we're here for.
Is it just...
Like the
Can I-
trap. You try to take that wall there, comes sliding down, and you're dead.
I see, fair enough. But I'm
Somewhere,
curious.
some way, Zivlin Bane has a sense of pride for a fellow crew.
He's just like in the middle of like having his morning stare. He's like, huh.
I feel like one of my members is doing a good job. Okay.
Can I make my own notice check? Is it picking my eye at
You
all,
can
or
go.
is it just...
You can certainly make a notice check, Mordecai.
But yeah.
Ooh. It is pinging your eye a bit. It's pinging your eye with some weird red sensation. So it's a mixture of green and red energies that you see coming from there.
Does it just look like art, or...
It looks like, if I were to give you a visual, if you close your one eye to just see with your tech eye, it looks like the pedestal has a swirl of green energy, almost like a nest. And then resting above it is kind of like a red type of crystal that is affixed to this type of almost a machination. Mordecai, what's going on through your head?
Fuck.
Would you...
Does it look mechanical in nature?
Do you want to be greedy?
Just put the pause button on the logo for a second. Does it look mechanical in nature, or does it look like an art piece or
It
something?
does look mechanical in nature, but it almost looks alive.
Maybe. I'll ask Gareth about it.
And while you take a moment to decide, we're going back over to Gareth. Gareth, roll me will.
I did good, guys. I tried to resist.
You did.
I want to take it apart.
You get more feeling in your arms. Yeah, they're no longer numb.
Also, Mark, these things are purple affiliated, not green.
That's what it was. It was purple for that. It's purple and red. But they are in the Temple of Rixus. There's another type that's in the Glacis Temple.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dolph.
Yep. So, what are you doing, Gareth? You now have more feeling in your arms. Your legs are slowly coming back to you. This sloth-like creature kind of licks its mouth at the air, tasting. It's a long tongue coming out and then slurping back in. Takes a look about, kind of slams a bit at the ground a few times. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, well, I can tell this thing has no eyes from its... It can't see very well.
The moss is almost like fully growing around their upper head and eyes. Like, you just see crusted over pupils and areas like around the eye, like almost like, you know how you have that gunk sometimes, like goes around there. It's a lot of that. Like how dogs get sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of eye gunk and gook.
So, Garrett's gonna take out his gun ever so slowly.
You're just standing there or sitting there with your legs not moving. You're like, all right, pistol.
I don't need my legs to shoot.
You're right. You're right.
I'm not Bayonetta.
Not wrong. So you're going to take a surprise attack on this creature?
Yeah.
All right, roll me magic. Ooh. All right. All right. You shooting it with what?
What is it? I'm blanking.
You are.
I have a hard time remembering the moons.
Green moon. So the healing as well as the noxious.
Yeah.
You also have access to the blue moon, which has the Wivellis chain as well as the Quicka chain and Sleepra, if I recall correctly too.
Yeah.
So what are you choosing to hit it with? Also, thank you, Birdie.
Kind of want to take. Yeah.
You want to put it to nap?
No. Is it not already? I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put it to nap now.
You said you faded in and out there, so I didn't know what you wanted. What are you hitting it with, Gareth? It's your choice. Because you designated you wanted to hit it with magic attack. I didn't say what before the roll, so
Well,
you have free.
I should have. I normally have this pulled up beforehand, and I do my research.
Not a problem.
But I didn't. I have the moon charts, the strengths and their weaknesses and stuff. And
Yep. The
I should have
scholar.
switched out my green moonstone into my gun. So it could be
You can do that because it technically, again, it doesn't have a focus on you. This is a sneak attack. You get to whatever attack you wanted, do it on this one.
Okay, yeah, I want to take like a green moonstone based shot at it.
All right, so going to take a green noxious shot at it. All right, you roll the 4. You hit it pretty damn solidly. So it's going to take 1 point and take a poison. As you hit it, and it snarls, and it looks a bit, it reaches its long fingernails and scrapes, digging into its back, scraping at the poison, pulling and reeking its flesh like a rake, and trying to claw it out, and then slowly turns at you, clawing back at it. It's still fixated on clawing its own back, its nails digging deep into it. It's actually even going to take a self point of damage.
It hurt itself in its confusion.
It hurt itself in its confusion. And it looks at you and roll me will. Well, no. Yeah, roll me will. Cuz you got your sneak attack, so you got your bonus.
I'm just saying this now. This thing sticks its tongue at me again and gets too close. I'm cutting its tongue off. I'm just saying this now.
Oh yeah. Two. Let's see. What is that? It goes to cast at you, and then it just kind of fizzles out. You see the energies, you see a moonstone circle form below you, like the summoning circle for it, and then it just fizzles. And it looks at you very confusingly, scraping itself even harder and harder, thinking of what to do. And now we're going to go back to the others.
Okay.
We'll be right back to you and your endeavor in a second. All right, friends. So we're back to the little dilemma here. You still have no clue where Gareth is, and it doesn't seem like the passageway that you were about to go to. It seems like it's another dead end. The other temple passway that you have access to it leads you further into the temple. Perhaps leading you and roping around back to where you were. Conversely, you did see all the other doors open up. You could take the long way around and try to backtrack to where Gareth could potentially be. Or, as Mordecai's current dilemma, he sees a shiny tech stuff.
No, I already said. I'll talk about it once we have Gareth.
Oh, you're going to talk about it when you have Gareth? So what is the group here currently deciding?
Down the stairs that are over here, because I mean it leads us further, and hopefully we can catch up with Gareth before it's too late.
All right.
Are the stairs going up or down?
Stairs are going further down.
I agree.
That makes sense to me. And if we can't find him for too long, we can always attempt to backtrack. No, the prospect of going back through the trap hall doesn't excite me.
All right, done. So your group proceeds onward?
Yeah.
All right. So your group proceeds and goes into the next floor. Oh, that's the turn order button. Sweet. Found it.
Discovery!
Discovery. Yay! I figured out more of Roll20. Ignore how close you might potentially be. But you make your way down to the next set of chambers. There seems to be some dying husks around.
What sort of Prometheus bullshit is this?
Would you like to roll investigation, friend?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
All right. It appears to be some sort of like mammal, animal creature. It had a lot of fur, like all around it, and it was just like this big, hulking structure. Seemed to have just died, maybe in its sleep.
This was once alive. Yes.
Maybe it was a creature of some sort. It's not human in nature, but it's definitely a monster type.
Well, let's hope there aren't any more of these down here.
It's not horrifying at all.
Where your group is going to look further into the room and see that the path continues onward and outward. Would you like to go into the next room? Or are you going to search more over in this area?
I did my thing.
Phalanges.
Well, I
Ross,
say let's continue on.
you cutting out there, Rost.
Ross is thinking.
Ross is thinking.
Yeah, Ross is thinking. Definitely gonna keep his gun at the ready. Like this has been a temple that shouldn't have been touched for a while. We found bones. There's traps everywhere. Whatever's in here is not supposed to get out. Call it sneaking suspicion, but the man's got paranoia right now.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about the paranoia.
Listen,
Oh,
you just
Mordecai.
have a poison. You're crazy.
I'm having a hard time disagreeing.
Mordecai, I think this might be of a genus somewhat other species. Well, who do I know? I'm just a voice inside your head. Maybe I'm the real DeLoco, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Do you know anything about scientific, like, homo... Like, he just spews technical terms for...
Oh, I know a thing or two about Homo.
Nice. I don't want to call it that.
You walked right into that shit,
I
dude.
did. You bastard. Ah, god damn it.
I know how to, guys. I know how to shut up the spirits. Make them uncomfortable. But what was the said? Do I know something about some kind of something or other? Before he set himself up.
He was just saying like, oh, well, do you know the classification of this type of creature?
Oh hell no!
Exactly. There we go. I mean, I certainly do, but why waste that knowledge on someone like yourself? The rest of the group, I assume, Vrost and Delashi, you peer into this next room.
Yep.
All right.
Ready.
You peer into this next room, and there appear to be well-lit torches, ornate descriptions and diagrams on the floor itself, runic markings, and you see the sigil of the Moonstone signal. You see its let me make sure. Yes, I did have that. The four dotted sigil of the Moonstone, having each of the points of the stars. Like, ignore the base of this right here, but the Moonstone. Actually, I can just drag and drop it. What am I thinking? I have art assets. Let me do the thing.
Could I potentially?
Yes.
I'm assuming that this skeleton is probably the same thing that Dylan sees here. So I imagine it's got like the long bladed phalanges.
Yep.
Could I potentially try to yank one of those?
You can certainly try, friend.
Just try to like snap it off at the knuckle and put it in a pouch.
Are you really?
What do I have to roll for that?
I would roll physique.
I thought you were going to use it as a weapon, to be honest.
Roll
I thought you were
physique
gonna
if you
use it
want
as
to
a
keep
weapon.
the suit. You yank out this whole thing's fucking hand.
Oh, well,
You have
Five for one.
Edward's scissor hands right now.
okay.
You have these phalanges of like tendril-like claws.
I'm gonna type in my inventory phalanges of tendril claws.
Of a creature you know nothing about. And over into the next room, we will get to that in a second, because now we're going back over to Gareth. Gareth! You're in combat right now, so you have an action, you have a roll will.
Right now?
Yes, roll will right now. You have your legs back. You can stand. Maybe not run, but briskly walk. So you have your combative action, your non-combative action, and then your movement action. What would you like to do, friend?
I'm gonna stand up carefully and all this thing's kind of like, confused at why it just sucked at its own spell. I'm just gonna, just fire off a shot at it again.
Alright, roll me magic. God damn. I had to crit fail. So the firing off another noxious shot, you hit it and poison it further, and it has to make another save. Okay, barely for poison. So it takes another point. Actually, that's 2 points. Yeah, that's 2 points. So it takes 3. Yeah, you see it, and it's scraping its back further, and it brings a claw down to scrape down. And then you see both of its arms go down. Over to its side as its head lurches down. And you don't see any movement from it.
It didn't cast a spell on itself, did it?
Roll me notice. You see it faintly breathing.
Okay, so it did cast. Okay, cool. That's fine. Can I still move?
You can still move.
Okay, can I like carefully move here? And
Yep. So he can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can move to here.
okay.
Then you'll have to wait one more round for it. So it's going to heal both of those. You see the scrapes and claw marks that it had on its back slowly bubble up, and then kind of the hair on its back weaves and comes back over it, and you see the pulse of green magic, or you see a pulse of green type magic. And it comes back over it, and you see it's kind of slowly repairing itself. You can go again, friend. What are you doing now? I'm gonna take 2 rounds for you.
I want to just say bye. Adios, weird sloth.
You just want a piece? All right, so you're
Yeah.
going continuing this direction?
Yeah.
All right, you continue down that direction. There's another door. It seems like much to the fashion that the other doors are. Roll me a quick investigation. You notice, find the latch, it slams you over to the other side. Your legs wobbly and almost weak, but still able to stand and get up there. You slam onto the other side with a loud shakunk.
These doors suck.
You have very low visibility right now. Where would you like to go, friend? Would you like to go left or right?
Guess I'll go right since we went left the first time.
Okay. So you're going this way?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I light my sword up a little bit?
Yeah, as you move, you pour more energy into your sword. The moonstone crystals themselves imbuing with more energy, giving you a bit more light. You at least have a 10-foot radius of light right now. And as
My
you
stabby glow stick.
your stabby glow stick, as you move and take a step, right then and there, roll me athletics. There's another spike wall.
Yay.
Roll me athletics. All right. We're going to do a series of challenges here, friend. Roll me athletics as you step. The whole hallway lights up that you're in, and you just see and hear the sounds and whistles of arrows as the wall right to your side. Yeah.
Temple.
Can I do? I don't know. I'm gonna ask just to double check.
All right.
Can I cast Quicker on myself?
You have one chance to do it. Cast Quicka. All right, you will get a +1 to your rolls. You cast Quicka on yourself, increasing your step. Your whole body vibrates. A very sharp tingle goes down your legs as you forcibly try to get them to move and work, as the wall itself starts to jet out and you hear it scrape along the sides. Like a horrid grinding of stone and steel as the scrapes go by. you don't, without even batting an eye, you just turn the other way and start to run, seeing there's arrows flying in the opposite direction. Give me 4 athletics rolls and add a +1 to them. As you just run and make a mad dash down, 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 past as fast as you can, away from this wall, trying to get to the edge of the hall, over to the far corner.
3, 4.
2, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, all right. So 2,
I mean,
2, 3, 4.
I
yes.
technically could use a fate point and replace one of those with a notice.
Would you like to do that?
Yes. I'll take one of the ones.
All right, done. So you have only 1 2 roll. Everything else is above a 3. So perfect. And the final roll is what's most important too. Gareth, seeing this wall coming, scraping, crashing towards her or towards him, goes and ducks, weaves, jumps, vaults over a wall, trying to get past all these ricochets of arrows coming from wall to wall to wall, jetting out. All these different arrows coming through the slits and slots. Gareth diving from one side to the next, taking very minimal brief moments of pausing, knowing that there's a wall coming crashing towards him. Makes his way, avoiding the first arrow, getting past, getting hit in the I was about to say getting hit in the hand, almost dropping his sword but holding it strong. You just take 1 point of physical for this whole thing. Motioning past, going, running, dashing from wall to wall, going up, down, over to the side, dodging, ducking, weaving, making that final mad dash as he crashes against the end wall, ducking to the side, rolling just out of the way as the wall fully closes and crashes past to where that dim bit of light is. You made it, Gareth. You avoided all those traps and into a center room, one that doesn't seem to appear to have any creatures in it. A moment of reprieve for
Mordecai
yourself.
would hate this room.
Oh, fuck.
And with that, we're going to go back to the others.
Oh. This is strange.
You all hear the sound of another crashing door as it seems like other parts or sections of the temple are being pushed or worked through. It somewhat sounds a bit near. And you heard some very familiar sounds of other traps potentially being activated. Maybe, perhaps, it's Gareth. But the sense of crippling tension crawls up your back as you're wondering what else could be here. What could this creature have been? What are these next areas? You heard the sounds of arrows and slams against different sections of walls. Is Gareth okay? Did he get taken away by something? Just little things peek into the back of your mind, wondering where your ally is. It's been a bit. It's been a while. It's been, I would say, a good 30 minutes or more since you last saw him.
If
Making your way through the temple.
fun.
You come up to this next section. It seems much like the last. There are plates on the floors, all clicking and pressing in if you'd so choose. The sigil of the red moonstone glows underneath. You can see it, Mordecai, not only with your regular eye, but also a faint hue underneath. Its glow being odd and out of place. This is a green moonstone temple. Why is this red pass here?
I'm going to go ahead and just say there's some weird moonstone magic shit happening in the middle of the room. It's red, looks out of place, and not so friendly. Mark, also, I'm noticing on stream that you have the red sigil. At least I can't see it on our actual.
Oh, you guys can't see it on yours?
Nope.
No,
All right, let me try.
just FYI. I'm totally stream sniping.
That's perfectly fine. On the stream, I have it set to player view. Yeah. Huh. Let me see if I can fix it.
Oh yes, my eye is currently tuned into Twitch right now, and I see there is something. The reception is terrible, but
let me go to a map player. How about that?
oh,
now?
there we go. Yep.
Perfect. There we go, friend.
So, perhaps we avoid the center of the room.
What would you like to do? What is your group going to do? Delashi,
Yes.
as you're stepping into this room too, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Me.
Your hands glow a bit odd. Like
How
they normally they only glow when you cast your wild magic or your specific moonstone magic. But for some reason they're glowing with a mixture of purple and red.
Ooh. So, Mordecai, why exactly should we not step on that?
Oh, well, I see a strange red glow from underneath the middle of it, and as we know, red magic often means fire, not always, but I would not recommend it, and if we can not step in it, then we should.
Okay.
Why?
Just curious.
Also, high five, and I hold up the the hand I pulled.
God damn it.
No, I'm not touching that.
Delashi, do you high five the claws?
After some kind of resistance, he gives in.
You high
give
five
him a
the
high
claws.
five.
It is very grotesque.
Ugh.
Like
I
it
regret
is
it.
not slimy, but it is like very dry bone.
Ooh. Delashi kind of like rubs it off on his pants.
Well, I suppose
Are
a
you gonna
growth
give
is
Ross
kind
a
of
high
thing.
five?
Oh, well, if he wants one, sure.
Are you continuing further into this temple?
And put the barrel in your nose. Don't do that.
So, what is your group doing? You
I
have this room.
I suggest we skirt around the edges, personally.
Okay.
Lasha, you go first.
Oh, okay. Why me first?
Because you've been blessed with good luck by the claw.
Ew.
Wow.
Pointing your hand that's glowing. That's gonna be a good indicator of the safe way. So you lead.
I don't know if that's how it actually works, but okay. Let's go with that. Hopefully, I don't get blown up.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, gonna like skirt the edge.
You want to skirt the edge?
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're progressing, can I make another notice check
Sure.
around the edge?
Roll me notice then. Delashi, roll me.
Red herring.
Roll me.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. That's a card.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
I've been blessed by the claw.
The claw blesses.
The claw.
The claw.
Ah.
Jesus, Mordecai. There you go. There's a card.
I have been chosen.
Um.
I am the
skills,
chosen one.
Skills.
No, Anakin.
Roll me. You know what? You just roll me in athletics.
Okay. Took you a while to decide on that one.
It did. Mordecai, what you notice is there's, again, similar plates in the floor along this sigil. The sigil itself being very odd. Like, you notice something, but you're not pulled directly yet to investigate it. Delashi, you make it across, carting the edge of this pretty safely and smoothly. Vrost, you follow in suit, both of you just taking Delashi's lead. Mordecai, what you notice, though, further, is that there appear to be sigils on each of those plates, differently from the one from before.
Which plates?
The plates that are on the floor. On each of the
These?
corners, yeah, each of the corners there.
Okay, so it looks like a push puzzle.
It's another push puzzle, but it seems like something's a bit further here. Your group successfully makes it all the way across the other edge of the room. I'll say that. You can.
Interesting.
You see all the way up to here might be if roll investigation, all of you.
Okay. I can't remember where it is. That's okay.
Vrost, you're the one who notices that there's a door over here, but Mordecai.
Oh fuck.
Mordecai, come with me over into the other chat.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
We'll be right back. Mordecai!
Ah shit.
What are you doing? There's clearly a scientific discovery that could be made here.
God damn it.
You're really going to ignore what's right in front of you. This could be the very treasure. This could be this is Red Moonstone. This is your area of expertise. Something to deal with your people, your culture. Wouldn't you want to take a peek?
Of course I do, but we are currently a man down, and he takes higher priority.
We're a man down, Mordecai, but maybe this was what you were looking for to bring a man back. Maybe this could be something to heal him. The Red Moonstone, you know, it deals with physical embodiment. You're in a green temple, who knows? Green is the essence of healing magic.
We have a man
Healing-
missing.
Yes, but the things that are here, healing, the physical embodiment, the properties that you could apply. What if Mordecai could be on his deathbed? How dare a person like you not do something to help the poor insignificant? I can't say it with a straight face. But I digress, Mordecai. There could be something truly astounding here. Something that might even lead you towards betterment of your legs.
You're not wrong, but it will be here.
Will it? These passageways have closed on you already. The Ixod herself even told you that once you leave, you can come back. Who knows to say once you find what it is that you find, it won't just spit you out. And then, Mordecai, where will you be? You will be flat, broken, alone, like I found you!
Excuse me?
Let's go back to the other chat. As you just hear his laughter echo and echo into silence. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
Oh, I see the music popped off. Let me kick that back on. I love you, Tyler. I love you, friend.
Oof. I have questions for you after this.
Yeah, not a problem. So your group finds and makes their way all the way over to this door right here. Vross is the one who notices that it's another swinging door like before. He found the pressure plate for it as well. Is your group proceeding on to the next area?
Yeah.
We gonna keep it moving, fam.
Mordecai hesitates. I would, once we find Gareth. This intrigues me. I'd very much like to attempt to take it apart.
This in here?
Yes.
Are you sure? You were just telling us to avoid it.
Avoid stepping on it.
How is trying to dismantle it any better?
This is for after when we find Gareth, but once we are reunited and actually have time to settle down and look for things in here.
Also, don't forget, we're on assignment with our friend outside.
Yeah, I thought that would be more of an interest to you, Mordecai.
Listen.
Yeah?
She said she would wait for us until nightfall, and then she would leave. But we know where the ship is parked. We're not necessarily beholden to that. We know how to get back, do we not?
You're right. I just thought you would want... I don't know, I just thought it would be more of a priority.
This, what we are doing here is a priority.
Fair enough.
What you were insinuating is just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mordecai, you hear the faint whispers in your ear as you look towards Vrost. Aren't you just merely on a mission for somebody else? Is for someone else's whims?
So anyway, we should go find Gareth.
Alright.
So do you go down the next passageway?
Yes.
All right.
You...
You continue onward. The door slams. Right behind you. Everyone, please move their selves onto the opposite side of that wall. You see that there's a lot more vegetation and green here. The vines themselves also seeping with energy, growing in through the tunnels. There doesn't appear to be any creatures or anything of the sort. Everyone, roll me an investigation. 102. Mordecai, you actually find some plants and things that, well, they look like herbs, almost. You see that the green energy from from the walls that were glowing out, these vines and vegetations seem to be growing out from them, and then over into this area. It doesn't look like it was man-made, but it looks more natural. It looks like the vegetation itself is perhaps creating something new. And there seems to be some little supplies or things that, I mean, you could take it if you want.
I'll pull out a pouch and, like, whatever looks interesting, I'll pop it in and I'll explain to the group that this seems to be growing from the strange green layering in the walls.
Done and done. Is your group going to move? Oh, I'm going to get back to your group. We're going to go to Gareth now.
Oh.
Gareth, we're back to you, friend.
Woohoo!
All right, so you take a moment, breathing in, breathing a bit heavy, but still feeling that loose, limber. Your legs no longer numb. Ready to stand. The chamber next to you has some various sigils and signets along the edges, having green moonstones, carvings, and writing along it all. Would you like to roll me lore again, friend?
Sure.
All right. Also, move your character into the center of that room, please. 5. Ooh, nice.
Sorry.
Nice. As you look into the center of the room, you see that there is somewhat of a ritual. Oh, damn, you also get a card.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I see those numbers.
Yeah, there's
Playing
no
card
one
capture
there.
soccer up in this bitch.
No one. Damn, everybody getting cards today. Alright, done.
I wish.
Oh yeah, except for
Ross.
Ross. No Gloctopus for you right now, friend. As you look into the center of the room, you see that there are designs and layers for rituals, for rites. This one, there are 2 that talk here specifically. The first, the Writ of the Golden Man. The Writ of the Golden Man goes as follows. For the wealth and esteem of those glinting gold, the power of a Midas is one certain to behold. And it talks in further and showcasing how the Golden Man himself is able to bring riches to those who seek it. That it itself doesn't just produce or gives fortune. It kind of has its own luck about it. The people with the Golden Man, if they enact a particular rite, they have a certain esteemed luck about them. Fate kind of guides them to fortune. And it shows you a bit of the ritual that might need to be done for that, or what this culture believed to do with the Golden Man figure. Conversely, now on the other side, the Rite of the Gigas. Give me 1 second. The bouldering mountain, as tall as any tree. The fists pumping of energy, flowing nature, stomping all that it sees fit, tilling the fields with its very own hands, shaping the will of the earth. And it shows a particular green crystal. A very, very large green crystal in the center of the structure, and showcasing that just this crystal alone is needed to summon forth a monstrous beast. One that towers above all. One that... And it seems weird, because it seems some of this is more modern in myth. Of like what people fear. And then you get further and read, and there's some passages even further behind that seem older than that. Roll me another lore. It is really hard to make out, but it is much older writing. You can only make out very few things, but it's talking about our answer to the other civilizations.
Can
are
I take
deterrent.
them?
Can you take the
Can I-
writings?
Yeah.
What do you have on you that would allow you to do such? It's tile. So are you going to carve out the tile?
Can I like trace it? Like, put a piece of paper over it and like.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
So you can trace out and script the older writing.
Yeah.
So you want to take all the notes, even the ones that you can't really decipher?
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you note that down. And that is that. What are you doing from here, Gareth?
Look for a way out.
Well, roll me an investigation. Or there's also two passageways. There's a passageway to your left, and there's a passageway down below, south.
Walk over here. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna yeet it down this passageway.
Yo,
It's a very short yeet as you hit a door.
Cool.
I got yeets right to there. It seems to be another door similar to what you've seen before. Okay. Yep, and yep. Perfect. All right. With that, we're going to, unless you're going to do a quick investigation, I'm going to proceed to the other group.
You're good.
All right. So the other group, make your way all the way down south.
There you go.
Downtown, one might say.
Downtown. You find that they're behind a lot of the vegetation and vines. There seems to be one more door that's much like the last. It's another sliding door, but it seems like this one you might have to fight some of the vegetation to open. What would you like to do?
How's the vegetation wrapped around those doors? Is it just like a bunch of tree vines,
It's
roots?
mostly roots and vines. It's kind of preventing the door from swinging itself. Like, you see the indentations below, but because of the vines that are, and like roots that have grown from the other section of walls, like, you even find the passage switch and it clicks and it slightly budges, but then doesn't move.
Start falling off.
Imagine if we make some kind of cuts right around here.
All right, roll me if you'd like to do that. Or Delashi, your hands.
What's up?
Your hands are still glowing, very oddly from the room before. Again, it's this weird mixture of red and purple, like and an odd maroon. Would you like a fate point?
Yes,
Oh,
I
boy.
would.
All right,
Not
roll me
that I
wild
necessarily-
magic.
Okay. So should I just roll magic or what should I
You
roll?
roll me magic.
Okay.
Ooh. Sorry for doing this to you all.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 4. Nice. Yes. Good.
Oh god.
What compelled you to wild magic again?
Just Delashi's hands. Delashi's hands compelled the wild magic.
My magic
Your
fingers.
curiosity, like you want to know why it's so fixated on one color right now. Because normally it's just like a dull color, unless you use magic. But now it's been staying consistent. it should be this chain. Oh, this is perfect. Oh man, I almost feel bad it's not being used on Mordecai.
What?
Nothing.
Well, Mordecai is in front of me.
He is in front of you, but I'm sorry, it's not going to be used on that.
I'm concerned.
Excuse me?
So as you put your hands out, they now glow silver. You put your hands towards the wall, and the roots disappear and then reshape over towards the other side section.
What?
Me with my short sword drawn. Oh. Huh. That works.
Your hands now go back to a normal color.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Haven't seen that trick yet.
And it was very weird to both you, Vrost, as well as you, Mordecai, because the roots themselves, you even see, it looks like they were cut and then reformed in another section. And you're like, how?
I'd be very interested to receive an explanation on how that's happened.
You're asking the wrong person then.
The door can now swing.
Sorry, but
Magic is very useful. It's somehow infuriating.
I mean, you're telling me. You're not the one actually casting it.
God, I love wild magic.
Oh, I love it.
So Frost, you touch and flick the door, and it swings open and stays open now.
Oh.
This one doesn't slam you to the other side. Actually holds open.
Oh, regardless, thank you.
You go into the next room. There's again a lot of vegetation over in this next section. Also, gonna roll for something. And
Are you about to sick a tree monster on us?
nope.
The roots are gonna grab us.
Don't worry about it.
I have a feeling.
Don't worry about it.
I
Don't worry
have
about
known
it.
Mark for far too long. Just let the
No.
pass.
Yeah,
You're fine.
Unchallenged.
Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you're absolutely fine. It's Mordecai who's the one you should be worried about. I don't know. You're A-okay. A number one. What do you have to be concerned about? Right, Delashi?
Totally.
The next room that you're in is just another really wide room. Roll me investigation, the three of you.
Oh, nice. High five. Fair. High five.
Alright. Hey Delashi. And you two,
Yes?
Vrost. Vrost, you come over here. Delashi, you come over here, please.
Wait. Why are we going over there?
Dude, you both rolled negatives.
Why are we going over there?
Go over there. You both rolled negatives. You
Yell
here.
attention.
You here. Mordecai, you're all the way over here.
Whee!
I want you as far away from them as possible. You
Guys,
notice
I think I found another door.
you found another door. And this one looks mighty nice. You find another door and you go, Mordecai, you go and you click and open the door,
Oh shit.
and it reveals a treasure room.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna say a gun!
A gun!
It looked like a gun barrel.
What's
at
that in
first
your
for
hand? A
some reason.
knife. No. You find a chest.
Oh,
The moment you open this door, ka-tunk, ka-tunk,
oh shit.
some things drop down onto Vrost and Delashi. as
What
I'm
thing?
going to leave you guys on something for the night.
Mm,
Because I've noticed that we're running low on time. And I would love to leave you all on a cliffhanger.
No.
Well, why not? You're perfectly fine. It's these two now who have to deal with...
The terror of the deep.
these
Ew.
creatures. Katunk. And yes, they are that big. Two very large creatures lurch and pull down, almost coming from the ceiling and then towards the vines. You don't hear them at first, Rossi. You either, Dalashi. And Mordecai, your gaze is fixated on something else. As you hear a faint and like creepy crawling sensation down your back. As you hear whispers from your backside. Oh, I do love company. Two creatures, ancient in technology and tech, come down and swing from the ceilings themselves, pulling themselves out of it. Vrost, you kind of like sifting through these trees and roots, trying to find anything else, other passageways. Maybe something else was behind these vines and everything else. Dalashi, you doing very much the same. Go and look for anything else that you can, and not realize I'm going to have a combat for you when we all get back. So, hey everybody, I'm sorry for leaving you on that note, but I didn't. Gareth, what are you doing? You were going the other direction, friend.
no, Gareth was
Gareth-
already
I never confirmed
You.
that I was going that way. I just yeeted a fucking torch.
That is the last thing Gareth said. that Gareth did.
What are you doing there, Gareth? What are you doing there, friend? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, do these monsters make noise when they drop down?
They do not.
Probably. Oh, bullshit.
These are part of old Rixus tech.
Oh yes, stealth bongos.
Steltadungo bungo, the Ongora bongidis. These, well, you're not there. You're not there, Gareth, so you can't identify these. So me.
I'm not there yet. Somebody makes a loud enough bang.
Ross. Damn it.
God damn
That's some
it.
lovely quotes tonight.
We had some wonderful quotes tonight. So because our usual cutoff time is always 11, and unless my players want to be here for a much longer extended time, which I don't think they do, because we still have we are halfway through this temple. So I feel like leading the secondary half for later would be fine and dandy. So with that, I'll leave you off on combat. Thank you for joining us, those who are watching. And thank you, my players, for again diving into the world of crazy shenanigans and this whole scheme I've concocted for the realm of Arcadia. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed going into this session. This was more lore-based and focused on exploration and diving a bit into some of the side madness that's going on behind the scenes, giving a few more unorthodox challenges that our group isn't normally accustomed to, because it's not just you guys fighting. Remember, you're dungeon crawlers, you're explorers, you're pirates, among other things. So there's going to be other things than just running and gunning, although now there will be plenty of gunning when we come back. So thank you all. We hope you had a wonderful time coming to watch the Arcadian campaign. So join us next time. I don't know if it'll be next week. that'll be up to my players, but we are always going to be on a Wednesday. So if it is not next week, it'll be the following Wednesday. As long as my players are free, we will have game on Wednesday. I will post notifications on either Discord, Twitch, and of the like. So if you want to ring that follow button or wherever you'd like to get notified, by all means. If you want to join our Discord group for the Legacy Lounge, I post stuff not only in regards to our normal gaming content, but also our fun little campaign content, posting the art that we receive, as well as future upcoming plans. And yeah, all in all, thank you guys for participating in tonight's game with us. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed diving a little bit into some mystery that we will hopefully get some more answers to next time with our capable crew and scholars abound. If anyone else have any final notes for the night?
Yeah, you have about 10 make me do push-up sit-ups in your queue, and you gotta hydrate. So if I read the term correctly, you got about 100 sit-ups to do, or push-ups.
God
Do
damn.
his choice.
I will do a mixture. I'll do like 15 each. I did like 20. I did 15 push-ups
When?
during the stream. While you guys were doing some of your stuff, I actually did do a few. Because I saw that midway through.
Okay, well, you got about 85.
Alright, 85.
Birdie says they'll be sending you a message.
Hey, thank you very much, Birdie. I greatly appreciate it. And we appreciate you coming along for this journey. I hope you enjoyed a bit of the Arcadian. It's going to be a fun little time, and I hope those of you who are watching and got to see the other side anecdotes with our wonderful Mordecai Talark enjoyed a bit of that descent into madness.
You're too good at being a strange voice in the back of my head, and I have concerns.
So, once again, this is Heroes Legacy signing off. Thank you guys. Remember, keep on being a hero. Anyone else, if you want to say your goodbyes or any other last notes, please do so. Vross, Delashi, Gareth, Mordecai.
Rusty's dog friend was mean to me, and now I have to listen to the logo.
That's not Rusty's fault.
No, it's Rusty's friend's fault.
Rusty's friend's fault.
Which you killed.
He did.
I
He did
did.
kill other doggo.
I killed the fuck out of that
Rusty's
dog.
alive, okay?
You did.
Jeez.
Either way, overall, it was enjoyable. Little suggestion, Mark, I would say have your play window a bit bigger for your UI elements. I mean, I know you have like a decent size, but you still got like dead
Yeah.
space in between.
I
would expand that window.
Yeah.
It's a nice background.
Yeah.
But it's a background.
It is a background. I'm gonna increase it for next time, because I was originally going to put images of the whole crew along the side in that dead space, and have your titles there. So the art that we got from Raito for the chibis, at least until we get art, because Birdie has yours, Mordecai, and if the rest of the crew does decide to go with hiring him for the other art as well, I would love to get our character art, the like fully visualized on that side right there.
Hiring them.
Hiring them. Thank you for the correction. I did not know which pronoun, so thank you.
Just going off what I saw on Discord. Anyway, hiring.
Money. But thank you guys for joining us, and that's it. We're signing out. See you next time. Bye.